Hello out there. Apparently I'm live. Let's see. It's just a little bit of a warm-up, just to practice. Believe it or not, I'm not overly experienced. And this is just for fun. Don't know if anyone will show up, but let's do some stuff anyway, just see what happens. And this is just for fun. Ah, yeah. Don't know if anyone will show up. But anything happened on the way to a forum the other day. I got a little bit of weird things happening on my channel. I went to have a look. So, as you can see, there's my channel. You can see me. Oh no, you can't see that. Hang on a sec. Let's do this. Oh, now you can see me. See me looking at me. How weird is that? Anyway, this is what happens. Oh, Zebulon. Hello, Zebulon. How's it going? How is it going? You can probably hear what I'm saying. I probably don't need to type it, but you know what I mean. Here for the practice. I was just doing a bit of warm-up, mucking about, see what goes on. Thought I'd have a look. Let's see what we got. If I go check my channel out, mucking about, you don't need to see me being live. There was something really weird happened. I had this one come up. A few people spotted it. And it came up in the afternoon, and I came back and said, what's this about? Someone was complaining? Who was it? It was... Judy Bassett pointed it out. Ah, yes, it was one of the other pointed out I had a weird electronic telepathy. It's almost like I butt-dotted YouTube, but as I said, decided to blame my cat. Because, I mean, who else do you blame? But I wasn't the computer, so the cat must have jumped up. Ooh, your volume is low and there is a repeat. Interesting. Let's see if I... that might be because... Let's do this. Is the repeat gone? It might have been because I was looking at the YouTube channel that was looking at it. That could be it. Tell me if the repeat's gone now. I can fix the volume, I'll just turn it up. Yeah, let's do that. Turn it up. This is what I need to know, because obviously I can't hear what's going on out there. Anyway, yes, blaming my cat. Why not? What else is there? Let's have a look. Obviously Tery's going to come on. Fred Bailey's there waiting. Lindsay Day. Lindsay, yes, and test card. Yes, it will happen. Got a little bit to go. I don't think we've seen anything from Tery yet. Let's have a little look. We'll go into Discord and have a check. Let's see. Discord. Transition into Discord. Oh, well, it's on Bev's channel. Not Bev's. Blues channel at the moment. Let's see if there's anything much going on in there. Nah, nothing great. Just the moment. It's not a good time on Blues channel this time of day. Yes, repeat's gone. That's what I thought. I think I just had the YouTube turned on. So sometimes people pop up beforehand. So while I was waiting, I thought I'd do this. I've got a few people already over in Tery's channel. Let's see if they can hear me. Can you guys hear me? Not responding. They don't like me. Let's see. It could be just a settings problem. I'll just go and check. Input volume. Oh no, they should be able to hear me. Let's do a little check. Test. It is possible they are talking, but I can't hear them. I'm not lighting green. If you can hear me, Farmer's Boy, type something in my YouTube channel, please. Then I know you're not just ignoring me. Then I can fix it. While that's happening, I'm going to do a little check over what happened in... let's hit this button. Where are we? That one. Transition. And try out Reddit. What's going on in Reddit in Flat Earth at the moment? Planet Walk. He's obviously turning up. It's interesting. I don't think I watched that one. Tery might watch that one tonight, so I'll hold off on that one. Really, are they thinking of trying in what feels like the football team? Yeah, nothing there. Live streaming radio, but the Jupiter system, yes. You're all absolutely need to be checked into mental institutions. Let me guess. This is somebody who doesn't realise that r/flat earth is not flat earth. It's people who are having fun at flat earthers. What do we got? Okay, in YouTube. I'm glad to hear it. Now, I've got to work out if I'm okay in Discord. That's a trick. I'm assuming because no one from Discord's come over to check out my channel. Maybe not. Let's get back to Discord and see what's going on over there. Discord. Transition. And so you can see it, but I can't. There we go. I wonder. Let's try. Tiny Captain is typing. Let's see what Tiny Captain says. Okay. I'm on your channel at Timbo. Oh, great, Tiny Captain. I'm trying to work out if Cursed and Farmer's Boy can hear me or whether they're just ignoring me. My guess is that they can't hear me because they're not lighting up green. I'll tell you what, if you can, any of you guys, Tery, Farmer's Boy or Cursed, can hear me, can you type something in fair suck so I know? That would be nice. Thanks, guys. It was working last week, so I'm hoping it was working this week. It's always hard because I've got a sort of a feedback system so that what I put in here goes back out to my sound. What I could do, no, I should be able to hear. So I don't know. I may have to cut myself off so I can see if I can hear. Let's see. Farmer's Boy is typing. I'm guessing he's going to say he can hear me, but I can't hear them. And all that are watching. Farmers, can you hear me in Discord? I'll type it in here just in case you can't hear me. This is Fred. Guessing not. That would make it a bit more boring for everybody. He's typing. Not a good sign that he's typing. If he's typing, that means I've mucked up somewhere. Oh, he's still typing. He's still typing. No, because you're not here. Okay. That could be why. Let's try that. There we go. Now I'm there.
Oh, there he is. I heard him that time.
Now I can hear you. You have to be in here so I can
can't
hear you.
Now I can turn off the YouTube. Otherwise, I'm going to hear myself twice.
I'm good, but I'm not
Just
that
play
good.
It from time to time.
Yeah.
Do you know what I think it is? And this will be the silliest thing ever. Oh, hang on a sec. I'll just stop my Discord because they don't really want to hear me talking to myself, even though I'm not talking to myself. Hang on a sec. This is the silliest thing. Those that are out on YouTube can hear what actually went on. I think my headphones are running out of power. That's why I can't hear what's going on. Because there's no juice. So let's try plugging them in and see what happens. Connected. Okay. Oh, there he is. There you are. Now I can hear you, farmers.
Blah, 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 blah.
I can hear you, farmers, now.
What?
I can.
Oh, good-o. I'm
What are you going blah, blah, blah about? Was that me or was that about something else?
No, sir. What the fuck have they done to that?
Oh, you're looking at something for work.
Blah 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 blah.
Yeah. What? It's like, what you done?
That's always...
I just had a discussion with my director. Oh yeah, we'll do this, we'll do that. Just got an email with some drawings on, which is the area I was going to be working on, and
Yeah.
it's just like, well, they'd wanted us to show on the basement what plant we wanted in our basement planting, because I think for planning, the local authority were a bit like, why do you need such a big basement? And we'd say, oh yeah, I can fill that little plant room up with kit. That's no problem. We can show that they need it. So they've just sent a revised drawing of the basement through, and I've gone from having a decent sized plant room to half the fucking basement. How the bloody hell?
You can do that.
How am I going to fill that up? That doesn't make any sense. What the fuck have they done that for?
No, those guys are over my stream. Terry's not due to push the go button yet. It's getting there. It's getting there.
We'll be any minute.
Will be, yeah. That's right.
Oh, for fuck's sake. If you're going to send... go on. What have they fucking done?
Could be worse, farmers. Could be worse. You got to tell yourself that, even though you know it can't be, but you tell yourself that makes you feel better.
Amateurs. I really can't stand amateurs.
I had a boss today.
They've included. They sent me a PDF and they've sent me a zip file. I think I've just got the drawing in it. So you open up the zip file, and it takes you to a file, Drive G. So you click on that, you then get projects. Click on that, you get 2021. Then you get 02821 Bennett's Farm. Then you get 02821 planning drawings. Then you get planning NMAs. And you think, why didn't you just zip up the drawing? You've sent me the whole fucking file structure. So you have to click on file after file after file, about 6 of them before you get to the drawing. It's like, what did you do that for? And you've kept the entire tree,
Yeah, it's sent you the tree
on your
rather
system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ones that annoy me,
amateurs.
The ones that annoy me is the ones that send you a whole lot of drawing, like 50 drawings individually, rather than combining them into one PDF for you to review. I know I can combine them when I get them, but it's just a real pain in the neck. Terry.
I've got to change the Z-axis UCS because that's all on the piss. Where are we? Underscore UCS.
You mean it's not pointing to the centre of the earth?
Right, there we go. Good old underscore UCS. What a handy little command. Oh, don't do zoom extents because it disappears. Bollocks.
There's something off to buggery, and when you zoom, you lose it.
Yeah, zoom extents, and I've got an origin point. Oh, right. What the fuck is over there then? Oh, I can see it. It's a pixel. Let me zoom in on the pixel.
What's worse is
it's the scale bars.
I was going to say you've picked the wrong pixel. It's got to pick the other pixel at the other end of the screen.
Right. Get rid of that as well. Ah, that's better. Let's clean all that shit off.
Farmer,
Let's do it. Hello.
what are you doing?
Work.
Yeah, you know you're live.
No, no, I'm not live on my channel. I'm not.
No, Farmers is though.
Oh,
I'm
we're
not doing
we're
it
live
big.
on yours. We're live on your show.
Yeah. Because I did a warm up backup,
Oh.
so I just started a bit before you, so they can hear everything you say.
No, we guarantee that we're not going to have any technical difficulties if we
Well, that's
do
what I did.
exactly what we did. As long as we do exactly what we did last week.
Well, that's
Can
my
they
plan.
hear everything that I say?
Yes, I believe so. Let's ask.
You
Can
believe
you hear
so? Or
everything?
let me listen to YouTube on your end.
Can you hear everything Farmer says? I believe so, because Tiny Captain says blah 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 explanation for Farmer.
So they can hear me when I say, I don't know, Bev's a wanker.
Well, they
Ooh,
should be
tough.
able to hear this because I'm replaying it back through off YouTube. Yeah.
John, I'm glad I got my wireless headset on because I'd be getting very confused right about now.
Yeah, well, I was just playing the sound back through me, back through there.
No, I can't hear you
You can
though.
only hear us.
I can only hear you, Terry. I can't hear the reverb.
Oh, okay. But I was playing it back through YouTube.
Yeah, it might have been on YouTube, but I'm listening through Discord, so
Oh, okay.
I've got.
Well, when I listen on YouTube, I can hear other people
Look,
talking as well.
shall I just go away and come back in 10 minutes?
No. I want to tell you about my day, Farmers. You were complaining about your day. I had a boss. I was doing a alignment on a proposal today for a road,
Hey, Farmer, the Zoom link's on. Quick.
and
Okay.
sneak off so you don't have to listen.
No, come on, no. Tell me all about your day.
So I can't show you unfortunately because of copyright. I have to write silly little non-disclaimers. And okay, he says I've already presented him 5 options for this one tiny section of about 50 metres of road, which is just basically a bend around some trees. There's okay, so we're up to the 5th option. He sends me a markup saying, this is what I want. So I've given him exactly what's on the markup, right? Oh, no, can we make that radius bigger so it's further away from this sewer manhole? Okay, well, this is the biggest radius I can get to get it furthest away without fitting into the other one. It was about a half a road length. So guess what he comes back and says, can we go halfway between?
Right, yeah.
Okay. Here you go. He's halfway between. Oh, yeah, maybe. You better not come back and say, can you move it over to 1 metre? So, this is a proposal, just a sort of, this is what we might do. So it's not like an actual design.
Yeah, just move it 2 inches to the right. No, I don't want that. Go 4 inches the other way.
Here's me
Or
thinking.
in my case,
Yeah.
go on.
I was going to say, here's me thinking, wishing in the old days when it was all done by hand and no one would dare come back and say, look, can you move it over halfway because that's, another 2 days of work.
I remember those days. Yeah. Could you just change that? You do know what that entails. Oh, yeah. Just leave it.
Yeah.
It's a bit like Red Dwarf. Can we go over to Red Alert? Are you sure? That does mean changing the bulb.
Yes. Anyway.
Yeah, okay, we'll just leave it then. Yeah.
What have we got to do? Where's this special place? Hang
Oh
on.
yes, let's go to the special place. Let's get in where we need to be.
I don't want to show my channel the special place. What are they looking at? Oh, no,
I don't do that.
That's okay. That's okay. They wouldn't be able to get there anyway.
Yeah, they wouldn't be able to get there anyway, yeah.
No, I was just checking. I wasn't sure what I was showing out in the stream and showing.
No,
Terry's-
you're not showing anything on the stream. Just got my test pattern.
Yeah. That's okay. No one will let you in. Oh, they could sneak up there. Quick, switch over to that. Ooh, no, switch over to that. Switch under that. There we go. Can do that. There we go. That's safe. Oh no, installing updates.
No, no. Oh, no.
Zoom's installing updates. Okay, let's see how we go. You're live, by the way, Terry, just so you know.
Yeah, I know I am.
It says on my thing, you're live. So
Yeah, I'm live. No sound, though. Only the test pattern. Where's Alan?
don't know.
Well, there's a turtle.
Oh, the turtle. Here I
You
am.
gonna let the turtle in?
Hang on, I gotta make myself quiet in Discord. There we go. Can still hear me?
No.
No,
No, we can't hear
you at all.
That's good then. I can say horrible things about. Oh no, maybe I won't. I heard a very disturbing fact today to do with the male anatomy of ducks.
Well, Paul would know
Yeah.
that.
What about them?
There's one duck that is his member is longer than he is. I can't remember what duck. And that they're corkscrew shaped. This is not all
I've
ducks.
heard that
Yeah.
before.
Not all ducks, just some ducks. I forget why that came up. That's a bit. Oh, that might have been Tunes. Yeah, that's scary when that comes up in Tunes. Was that in Tunes? Why did I hear about that? No, I don't think it was there. I can't remember. I heard that today. That's something. Okay. Paul, I've got a
Missing
quiz. I've got a
missing
quiz ready.
thumbnail to play with.
I was just going to ask Paul.
Mhm.
I've got a quiz if you don't have one, Paul. I wasn't sure what you.
I have one.
You have one? Great.
It depends who we want to have tonight then.
Because I was going to say, I can do mine and we can just get back into sync. I don't mind. You do yours.
I was going
on,
to say, I
Yeah, right away.
thought Paul,
yeah.
Paul does Saturdays,
But-
doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't mind if you want, because I did Saturday, if you wanted to do tonight. Because I'm sure you're really, that's been playing on your mind ever since the weekend.
Not really.
No. No.
We can do a double turtle, and then Paul's can wait till Saturday.
Yeah, no, you can do it. That's fine. I'm happy with it. Get back in sync then.
I'm all prepared. I've already made it. So it's done and dusted.
Ah, it's a Sideman Dan. It's done and dusted.
Mm-hmm.
It's done and
He
danced.
needs to come up with something else to say at the end of his videos.
Hey, Paul, do you mind if we get the peanuts to vote?
No, I don't mind
No.
at all.
It's fine by me.
It gets the peanuts interactive.
Interactive
Yeah, it
peanuts.
depends if they want to do a twisted turtle quiz or a completely fracking
What do you
hard
mean?
quiz.
What do you mean?
I
Twisted?
know.
What do you mean twisted? My,
I still haven't had time to do my physics degree yet.
You mean
Ah,
Timbo's twisted torture test of terror? Not. You gotta get the name.
That's easy for
What?
you to say.
Yeah,
Well, it's easy-
If you
easy
say it in
'cause
one
it-
go, it would go well.
Because I put it
no,
up.
I don't believe it is easy for Timbo to say.
Exactly.
No.
That's what I said. It's not easy.
I have to work at it. And I put it up on the screen, so I had more chance of getting it right.
Yeah, but that relies on you reading.
I'm not too bad at reading if I've read it once before. I get
Okay. Fair enough.
yeah, and if I concentrate really hard, I can do it. I'm much worse when I'm typing and I just get letters when I'm just typing really fast. The letters just get mixed up and all over the place.
Oh yeah.
So I've
As
got
well-
a minute 30 to go on the timer. I've got 2 minutes 38 on my live stream, and Timbo's got a minute. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Wonder why that is.
Oh,
1 minute 40.
1 minute 13 from my end.
No,
On the
I've got
OBS.
133, 32, 31, 30.
I've got 2 minutes 14 on my live stream.
Why is that not working?
Why is it 2 minutes? What's going on here? Oh, I see what the problem is. Minute
Oh, I'll be back.
now on the live stream.
Why is that so?
Uh, 10,
Back.
9, 8, 7, 6,
7,
5,
5.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0, go. And we need that. And farmer's disconnected for a minute.
Yep.
So, need sound. Where are we getting sound from? Right there. Getting sound from there. Now I need sound from you guys. So, that one or that one? I think it's that one.
I discovered how they built cars last Thursday afternoon.
How they build cars.
Yeah. What they do is they take a right driver's side headlight, they put it
Yeah.
on the concrete, and they attach every fucking thing else to it.
Yes, you're telling me about that.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. Because when you want to change it, you've got to take everything else off.
Yeah, everything's attached. It's really weird.
Well, the modern cars.
Where are you, Terry?
We've got some peanuts out there. How many we got? We've got 11, counting me and Turtle.
Ah, interesting.
While everyone's getting comfortable, I'll go and
Source. Trying to work out one.
source Lindsay. I'll source Lindsay, and I've got another video as well. Where's Lindsay? He changed his name again. No, still the same. Team of Illumination. Not sure which one we're up to now.
There we go.
Did we see that Flat Earth Celestial Navigation of the Globe Deception? Did we watch that one? That was 11 days ago. Yeah, obviously we must have seen that one. The Flat Earth Realm for Beginners. That was 8 days ago. 24 minutes. And then he's got a 9-minute Flat Earth, Moon and Sun cycles through the zodiac constellations. I think Flat Earth Realm for Beginners, I think we'll watch that. Zeb's going, who's Lindsay?
Yes.
Alright, and I'll grab that other video that I was mentioning. Bait. Ultimate F Flat Earth Denial Debate. Mr. Sensible Live. There, that one. I'll grab that because I'll watch a little bit of that here and there. Get that back to the start somewhere.
Yes, I left off watching. I don't know if you're going to watch. What's his name? Planet Walk. I know you watch Simon Dan, so I watched that one. Not much on Toon today. They had Som on, who's just, not overly interesting, and 33, which some might be more interested in 33. So, what do you do?
Oh, Wally dropped one too.
He did.
Protest that celestial navigation correcting Brian's logic mirror. How was that go for?
What's logic got?
Oh, yeah, we'll grab that later. And Simons, and what else is there? Yeah, like McToon Live, 33 UC gets one chance. So
Yeah, and he's
slip there.
Nah, nothing there. Don't worry.
Anton's done a couple.
Blue had a little discussion, but farmers and M2M. And,
Yeah, I missed out on that.
And but we're all there anyway, so sorry. There was some interesting stuff, I got to admit. I did listen to it. I like listening to what the
Isaac
some of the
Butterfield's been
strange
dropping him through like a TikTok thing. I haven't been following him lately.
Fair enough.
Team Skeptic seems to do a lot of sovereign citizen stuff, which I'm not really interested in.
No. Chasing down that what's he guy.
In this
Yeah, that's about it. And test launch, SpaceX orbital test launch. Watch that.
I was trying to find Lindsay, but you're right. He changed his name to Illumination. Couldn't find him.
No, you have to go by the name he's got now.
Yeah.
Okay, Tony. Now towards Brian's logic. Okay.
For someone as smart as Lindsay claims to be, he's not very tech savvy, is he? I wonder if he got
a lot of flirters are like that.
I wonder if he got a second whiteboard because he didn't know how to take a picture of the first whiteboard.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to whiteboard.
He doesn't know how to upload images or video or whatever on while he's live streaming. Oh, I better let Matt in. Oh, Farmer's letting him in. Okay.
The farmers must be hiding.
Yeah.
G'day.
Sorry, Matt,
Why are you saying sorry?
because I was about to let you in and somebody else let you in.
Oh, that's alright.
Yeah, agricultural adolescent let you in.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
It's not very adolescent, though.
I only
don't know.
go by his name.
He's sitting there, he's not saying much. That's pretty adolescent.
I'm dying.
Oh, no.
You're not well.
No, I've got to go. The flu type of thing. It started off as a cold, getting over the cold, and then the stepson, he came home with a really sore sinus, sore throat, and cough, and all the rest of it, and I've got it now.
No,
So
right.
it's just an absolute bomb.
Oh, you got the man flu.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, man flu is a real thing, you know. Scientific proof.
Yeah.
I'm serious. Sorry, it was.
I know it is.
It was in the newspaper, so it must be true.
Yeah.
Even if it was a
Yeah,
son.
and they said it. Apparently, it's something to do with the cavemen, apparently, or something like that. That I don't know. I'd have to read up about it. I don't know if it's done by a repeatable experiment or I don't know. I'm not sure. Anyway, are we? Yeah, we are live, aren't we? Yes.
Mm.
So what's going on? What are you talking about?
We are definitely live. I think Timbo's simulcasting our stream over on his channel.
Oh, Blue's just coming.
Yeah, simulcasting.
Simulcasting is a very posh term.
The pharmacist is going good. He's multitasking. I know he's doing something else at the same time as letting people in.
Oh, he's supposed to be working, I suppose, isn't he?
Yeah, he's doing some work.
Working
He'll
from
be back
home.
in a minute.
Verticals.
Yeah, sitting on his you know what.
I said
While he's
Terry was multitasking. He had a drink in each hand.
Farmer's boy is sitting on his you know what. What would that be then?
Posterior.
Oh, okay.
His seat. His chair.
Are you sure?
Well, I was going to say his ass, but I didn't want to swear.
Arse is not swearing.
No.
Arse.
You can say that in Australian TV. I believe anything you can say in Australian TV is not swearing.
I think you say in
Yeah.
Great Britain you can say arse after the watershed, 9 o'clock or something, and yeah, anytime after 9. So, and you can also say
Okay.
shit, things like that.
Yeah, I
And
don't
he-
mind shit and ass and...
You also say the
Well,
F bomb as well after 9 o'clock, I think.
No, not here. The F and C words are the two that I'll fine you on.
Oh, will you? Okay. When I say go forth and multiply, I'm allowed to say that.
Yeah, that's it.
You can.
Or cluck off.
Fire truck. What did you say the other day that was a alternate? We were going up. It was fire truck was the alternate. You know, starts with F and ends with UCK.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So I'm not 100% sure. I might stay. I may not. Just depends. Because I get these times when I just feel so awful and just have to lie down. So I don't know. I might then go. So I might just slip out. If you see me disappear, then you know that's what it is.
As long as you don't fall over and collapse.
We can tell you're sick. You're very soft.
Yeah. I don't feel like talking very loud. My throat hurts.
Oh, just grumble and whatever.
Nothing changes then.
Well, what we could do is, if you send a signal that you're about to talk, and we can just talk over you, but you don't talk, and that would save your voice. There you go. That would work.
Yeah.
Well, nothing changes there either.
That's right.
Oh, uh-oh. Did I lost Lindsay. I better... Where'd he go?
He's still there.
You lost him, did you?
I had him a second ago.
There
I
we go.
closed the wrong tab.
I didn't know it was your day to watch him.
You can
Voice
have
back.
put a better lock on the door there,
Sorry,
Terry.
phone call.
I said it was a phone call. I knew it was a
Yeah.
phone call because you're supposed to be working from home.
I am working from home. I'm not working from home. I am working from home.
Yeah. What's the difference between working from home and working from home?
Well, I am actually working. You know, it's just a matter of which screen or the laptop.
But you're not doing anything productive at this moment in time.
No, I'm talking to you.
Touche.
Oh dear.
Well, there's only two words that we really need you to say, Matt, when we need you to talk.
I know,
3
I
words.
know.
3 words.
Yeah.
3 words.
Is there
Well-
3 words? Is there?
Well, it's
Three
2 words.
Ps.
Well, I didn't want to stretch it.
Well, it's two P's and a T, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, it's either press play
Well,
Terry or
it's-
press play please.
Please,
yeah,
Terry,
well,
yeah.
that's
Please
true,
press
yeah.
play or
Well, Terry
So
press
it's 4
play.
words then.
or
and then
oi, press that bloody button.
No, that's too many words.
Okay.
I found an
You
article.
can't have any words with more than 1 syllable in it either.
Well, Terry's got 2 syllables in it.
Ah,
So,
This
well,
might
that's confusing.
you can tell your wife this. You can tell your wife this Matt, that I found an article from Texas Health saying that man flu is now backed
Yeah.
by science. So there you go. So
There you go. See, I told
Yeah.
you. See, there you go. Man
in the-
flu is the thing.
March 24,
Uh,
2022.
So today's scientist is P something E, and today's scientist was an Austrian theoretical physicist who made major contributions to the field of statistical mechanics and its relations with quantum mechanics. He developed a lasting bond with Einstein, having long discussions with him almost daily.
Wasn't it?
Austrian.
So he was a
Wasn't-
mate of Einstein then.
He was a very
Mm.
big mate of Einstein's. Yeah.
Eh? See if any guesses are going to come out in the peanuts.
There's a guess, and it is correct. Well
Wow.
done, Irish
Never
Stew.
heard of him.
Yeah. Well, you have now.
Yeah.
Irish Stew's got it. Well done, Irish
And
Stew.
Ehrenfest. Ehrenfest. Yeah.
That threw me off
Yeah.
with Austrian. Paul was an Austrian name.
I was down the Linus Road now, but obviously that didn't fit, so it's nowhere close.
Irish, you got it. Wow.
He did.
He did.
Yeah.
Arnold
Arnold
Schwarzenegger.
Schwarzenegger.
Oh, some
There's Alan.
Oh, Alan.
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 Oh, Steve! Steve!
Steve.
Stella! Stella! Stella!
Pills.
Hey, look, I'm not a wife beater. I don't drink Stella.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
a bit controversial saying things like
no, that's what Stella's known as, wife beater.
that.
Yeah.
All right.
Because people who drink it tend to get angry and violent.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, Alan.
And that's
Yes.
that's a thing.
Farmers is not coming over to your place today.
Yeah, I knew that.
Can you tell?
Yeah,
Welcome to Lowestoft.
I think also we used to call it Stella Actor Twat.
Oh yes, instead of Stella Artois.
Yeah, Stella Actor
I've got
Twat.
no idea what you are talking about.
It's a Belgian beer called Stella Artois, but it's very strong.
Oh,
and
okay.
it makes people into idiots, violent
Okay.
idiots.
It tends to make people aggressive.
Yeah, hence the
I think that's just a person's normal nature for beer. Some people.
no. Stella is particularly bad. Well known for it.
It's a
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
It's a strong premium lager. Yeah.
I bet you it wouldn't make me aggro.
Don't make me angry either when I do drink it. Not that I drink it very often, but or very much of it. I'd
Tends to
rather
give me-
drink bitter, although I'm more of a bitter or ale drinker. So
tends to give me a headache. Stuff I've drunk it for years. I don't drink much beer anymore. I mean, if I do drink a beer, it'll be like a light lager or something like that. Used to drink ales once upon a time.
Oh, I used to love going to the Cambridge Beer Festival when I was much younger. But I've just lost the capacity to drink pints. I just can't do it.
yeah.
Just. And there was one beer festival that after quite a while I said, "Do excuse me, I just have to go to the loos," and I had to remain upright because I could physically feel about here is where the beer was.
Yeah, it kind of It was
And I
especially
didn't
ales,
even
yeah.
have to throw up. I just went to the loo and leant over, and it all came out. And I came back and said, "Right, who's getting the next half pint in?" Because they would only sell them in half pints because they were bloody strong. But I do remember that they said you should be walking. You walked away sort of rather stiffly. I said no. I had to keep everything upright because it was sloshing about. It was it was not nice. Yeah, I just and I must admit that sort of put me off a bit. I mean, don't get me wrong. If you walk into a pub and it's like you've got Adnams, oh, I'll have a pint of that, wallop, because I just can't find it anymore.
Yeah. Oh,
Because that's a good pint, but
or even Green King or some of the other.
Green
decent.
King IPA. Yeah, that's nice.
Green King IPA is bizarrely a very difficult beer to keep and serve properly, because I've had so many duff pints of IPA, but when they get it right, it's a very nice beer. But I
Yeah.
just can't. I'm not a beer drinker anymore. I mean,
They,
I have no beer in the house. I've got lots of alcohol, but no beer.
you know that Green King do make more than just Green King IPA, don't you?
Of course, they do all sorts, but
No,
that you,
I was talking to the non-East Anglian here.
right. Because every pub you go into is Green King IPA. Yeah, just about. So yeah, Zebulon says IPA is horrible. No, not if it's served properly. Not if you get a proper pint of it. It's a very nice drop. But
Yeah, if it's looked after properly.
yeah,
okay.
they generally get it wrong.
Well, I mean, a lot of the times as well. I mean, they don't. A lot of pubs don't clean the lines properly to begin with, and that needs to be done properly and regularly.
Or even worse, they clean
yeah.
the lines but don't sort of rinse them out properly afterwards. And you pour a pint, you go, this tastes a bit funny. Oh, we've just cleaned the pipes. Yeah, I know, I could taste it. Oh.
Yeah, you just didn't rinse them out properly. Yeah, or they haven't let it settled after it was tapped and things like that. You know,
it's a fine art serving a pint of beer, pint of ale.
Ale, that is, real ale.
Yeah.
My sister and her husband's pub, they actually have a couple of casks behind the bar. You can actually see it. They go direct from the tap for real ale. Doesn't have to go through a pump, so they just have it. But so they got, it's just kind of like, it's almost chest height, and he's got a hoist. And he hoists it up and it closes the rack around it, clips it in, and there it is. And you can serve it straight from the cask. It's like the cask of the week sort of thing. The real ale of the week.
Yeah.
Sometimes they'll have the same one for a couple of weeks running or something like that, but generally speaking, try and change it if you can. Because it's a free house, you can do that.
Is any of you guys able to give Frank Burns his roles, or do I have to do that stuff?
Hang on.
Still on
He's
phone,
got
so-
he's got you're not you, Alan, except for Alan.
What roles do you want him to have, mate?
Well, it depends on the person, because he doesn't deserve the new role. I'd say just the convict one is usually just the basic that I go for.
Okay, right. He's got that then.
Yeah, that gives him just normal.
That gives him an in. He's in.
Yeah, that gives him the in. Yeah, got no other powers except for talk and text and pictures and.
Yeah, well, he's got that now, so he's.
Yeah. All right.
Right.
And I do allow people to go into the Discord if they want it. Just a quick chat from over there to here if they want to.
Oh, we lost Alan again.
No,
Yep.
he's still here.
No, not.
No, he's not. He's dropped.
Oh,
He just dropped.
did he? Oh, okay.
Tell me he's still here.
Frank Burns. I'll take the owner role.
No.
Well, you in your head you can pretend that you're the owner, but
No.
Well, I do have a spare Discord. I could give people owner role over there.
Yeah, good play.
Oh yeah, we were playing with that the other day, weren't we?
Where is it?
I need to sort my
admin.
Discord
The
out.
admin role. Yeah, the admin role. I've got Alan there. I'm trying to work out how to get you on that.
Oh yes,
I've
you was having a bit of a play with that, weren't you?
I need to sort my Discord out. It's all wrong. Alan told me about it.
Well, you can play around. You can play around with my spare Discord if you. It doesn't matter if you make mistakes in there. And that way, whatever you learn, what goes wrong, you can do it on yours. Fix it up.
Yeah, I suppose I've just got all it is. I've got admin and moderators back to front, and I've made moderators admins and admins moderators, if that makes sense. So basically, the moderators are better if you've got full rights to do absolutely everything. So I need to kind of chase that.
The only way
I better go. Oh,
I
thanks for telling me. We'll go in now.
Yeah.
Let's nick in and see what we
I'll
can
have
do.
a look.
You're going to fix it for me if you like, because I'm not 100% sure how to do it. Because I haven't touched Discord or done anything with one for, I don't know, probably a couple of years.
I'm trying to figure out what the difference is between a moderator and an administrator.
A moderator basically just moderates chat. You know, they can delete things.
So
tell
what can
people
I
off.
do as an administrator then?
Pretty much everything.
All right. Oh, cool.
I can see his head ticking
No,
now.
I just thought, what's the bloody difference? Oh, you
Nah.
can do anything you like, right?
I just tried to kick Farmer's Boy out of your Discord and it wouldn't let me.
Oh, okay. We're not quite everything.
Not quite everything.
Yeah, administrate. You can change most aspects about the whole channel, the whole Discord.
Yeah, I don't
The
think.
moderator can't do anything else apart from just moderate chat, really.
I don't think I've got moderator rules. I don't think so it's not everybody. Although I can edit server profile. Oh, I can edit server profile. Oh, what can I do?
I was talking about getting rid of it, but Tiny Captain joined my Discord the other day, and he said it's good. He said, don't get rid of it. So
Nah.
okay, all right.
If it's
No,
not costing
even if
anything.
you don't use it that much, don't get rid of it. I mean, it just sit there, and if you decide to do something more with it, then it's still there, isn't it?
I don't know what to do. I keep having these thoughts every couple of months. So what shall I do with it? I don't know.
Something will come to you eventually and go, oh, why didn't I think of that before? You know.
Yeah. Nobody hardly uses it.
Come on, let's face it, we're all members of so many Discord channels, and a lot of them just nothing happens.
Yeah.
I mean, if I scroll down this left-hand side, there's so many Discord channels I'm in, and I'm thinking, when's the last time I went there? And then you go in and think, oh, nothing's happened in there for months anyway.
That's true. The only time I go into most of those as well is to post some of my videos, shield your videos or whatever they call
That's it. Yeah.
That's the only time I go in. Occasionally
Okay.
I'll chat.
Farm. I'm
Looking at
real
Discord
I'm real
service
upset now.
thinking, Who's his?
Why are you upset?
Why are you upset?
Well, because I'm Farmer's administrator and I'm not in your channel.
yeah. Well,
Oh, I don't know. It just was.
It's all right. I
I
was just.
all right. Let's ask this, Timbo. Are you paying him money?
No.
Oh, yeah, that's the point. He's paying me money. That's right.
You?
No, he just he said, "Oh, everyone's administrator." I'm just looking. Blues and
Well,
administrator.
you
I'm not.
only joined a few weeks. You only joined a few weeks ago, didn't you? A couple of months ago.
Nah. Yeah.
Well, my admin's basically a convict controller.
Yeah. No. Oh, okay. No, in
In your
Farmer-
Discord, yeah, not mine.
Farmers is the only admin you've got, so you don't have to worry.
No, I think I've got more admin than that. I think. And Alan was telling me that it's all wrong.
Oh, well, you got moderators and
Yeah,
admins, so
Alan's an admin over on Blues as well.
Oh,
no, yeah.
There's only one administrator. That's Farmer's Boy, right enough. Yeah.
yeah,
What
but
about
all
me?
the
What am I then?
but all your moderators
I
are
don't
also
know. It's your
Hang on a
Discord.
minute. No, I'm down as moderator.
no, all your moderators are admins, by the way. So
Yeah, that's yeah.
That's what's
why I've
happened.
got them all mixed up.
I can make up a new role for you, Matt, for mine, and then
well, you could go into Matt's
Yes,
and make up a new
basically-
role for him.
So basically, Farmer's Boy's is the only moderator. Actually, so if we look at it properly, then the admins I've got is too many: Alan, Nippet, Sal, and Tery.
And Tery, yeah. No,
Ah,
Farmers
that's all right.
Farmers is not a moderator. He's just an admin. According
Yeah,
to what I'm looking at.
Well, it's supposed to be the other way around.
Yeah. So Farmers is the only moderator, and your moderators are all admins and moderators. So
Yeah.
work that out. And YouTube creators even.
Now earlier on I said I was confused.
Yeah.
Now you're more confused.
Now I'm even more confused.
I know what I'm talking about. It's just everybody else doesn't.
Oh,
Yeah.
whilst we're live, can I give a big shout out to the courier service Every which is what used to be called Hermes. I ordered it. The story goes, I had a cheap fake leather reclining revolving armchair thing downstairs, which a certain cat who isn't with us anymore over the years completely wrecked because she had a habit of sitting on her paws and flexing her claws into the fake leather and just stripping it all off. So I thought, right, I'll get a replacement because they're not expensive. So went on Wayfair, ordered it on Thursday because it said you can have it within 2 days. I thought, right, Saturday. I know I'm here Saturday. Every other day, fuck knows, but here I'm here Saturday. No, nothing. Monday, nothing. Got on the Wayfair. Oh, we don't know. Got onto Every. Yeah, they'd got it Friday evening. It was in their depot. Why not? I got it. Eventually, yesterday morning, whilst I was driving down to London, I got a text. Yeah, we're going to deliver it between 2 and 4 in the afternoon. I'm thinking, shit, am I going to get back in time? I did. 20 past 6 he turned up.
Yeah, that's typical.
He said, there you go. I said, shame it's only taking you 3 days. And he went, I could take it back. And I thought, no, just let him go. Don't kill him. Cheeky bugger, you know. Because you can go onto their website and it tells you the process every step of the way. Friday evening, 9:45 of the evening, we've got your package. We'll deliver it Saturday. Come Saturday, oh, actually, it's a bit bigger than we thought. We'll deliver it next working day. It's not that big. It's only a 20-kilogram box, for fuck's sake. Monday, didn't even say anything, you know. Yeah, whatever.
Harry, you said a bad word.
He didn't, did he?
You said it twice.
I've said several bad words.
You
Oh,
said a very naughty word. You did.
So I suspect they changed their name because everybody said Hermes was crap. Well, I'm sorry, Hermes is still crap. They just call themselves Every. Quite what the Every's supposed to allude to, I don't know. Every day but the day we promised, you know.
So when do they change there? Because I know I keep getting these text messages, which I know are scams. It's kind of like, we tried to deliver your parcel. Please click on this. No, you didn't.
Oh, I get multiples of them every bloody day at the moment.
Yeah, I was getting them almost every week at one point, but not now.
Didn't British Mail change its name recently and change it back again or something like that?
British Rail?
British Mail. M-A-I-L.
Oh, the Royal Mail.
Royal Mail,
well,
yeah.
Royal Mail, it's still called the Royal Mail, but it's owned by a private company, which I forget the name of. What's it called? Farmers? Who owns the Royal Mail now? Can't remember who it is.
I can't remember.
No, they still call it the Royal Mail though, but it's just owned by a private company.
I saw it come up that they had this new logo and everything, and everyone said nope, and they changed it back.
Not really. No, not really. No, it's still...
Hermes, and they highlight this very well. If you go to the Hermes Wikipedia page, it says in March 2022, following allegations of poor customer service and poor parcel mishandling, Hermes UK announced it would rebrand as Every. But they're still shit. All they've done is change their name, but it's still the same crap company we all love and know.
And hate.
Hate, yeah. And as a nice touch as well, he got this out of the van, humped it over to the front door, left it in front of the front door, and it was upside down. I thought, it's a good job there's nothing fragile in there.
Terry,
but I've now got a reclining chair that isn't.
Is it?
It's not.
Was this a work chair?
Because I now have to. Oh no! This is downstairs in the lounge. This is a nice. It's a very comfortable reclining chair with a matching footstool, and yeah, it's very easy to go to sleep in. But I thought, now that unfortunately the cat that did all the damage is no longer with us, I can get a replacement. Because you kept looking at it for years and thinking, do I get a new one? I thought, no, I should just knacker that one up as well, you know.
They will. It's normal.
well, speaking of replacing, I've got to replace my beverage.
Well, why don't you put Lindsay on and then everyone can go.
There seems to be time for that for me.
Everyone can wander away.
What do we got?
Leave YouTube unedited.
So if I click that, we should have that. Oh, wait a minute. Stop it. Okay, got that. Now, I move that over there. Not that one. That one. Virtual camera. Go there. Pin that. There we go.
Strange. I just finished my cup of tea, and I might need a refreshing, a top up again. Because
Well, that's where I'm going to go. Just got to make this right speed. Yep, that's set. Already.
Okay. Matt, you're up.
Yeah, I was just. Yeah. I
You
was
don't have
just,
to remind him. He knows his job.
I might not have been listening though. I was kind of listening, but
Oh, okay.
I
Okay.
was
would listen.
doing something else at the same time. Yeah. So Terry, would you be so kind as to press play, please?
Yes, I can comply.
Thanks awfully.
Hi everybody, welcome to
Hello.
the Tomb of Illumination. I've changed my
Thank
name
you.
to Flat Earth Philosophy. It's not getting out there because of that word flat earth. So
Ah,
I've changed it to that.
Two
So
words.
I'll be exposing a lot of stuff that's never been revealed before to man in this
Tomb
cycle of man anyway.
Illumination.
And it's a good name to describe the earth we live in, the realm we live in. So what's prompted
Tomb, is
this
it?
video
Okay.
is a lot of people aren't getting it. They're thinking I'm way too advanced for flat earthers, for
Well,
beginners
nobody
to
gets it.
understand. So I've brought it right back to the basics. So you can't come to me and say you don't understand if you put your mind to this. Your problem is transitioning from all that indoctrinated crap to reality. That's not my problem. I'm just going to show you reality. You have to start thinking. Now, what I'll do is I'll show the way it's happening here, but then after I've explained it, I'll take the camera off the tripod and get a bit closer in case you want some close-up images, because a lot of people just use their phones. You young dudes, you don't get on the laptop. You need a bigger view. So it's all very mind-blowing for people who know nothing about it, but it's really awesome when you come to understand it and understand our
Every other person on the
reality
planet
in the
doesn't.
physical world
Only you, Lindsay.
of its duality, male and female, which has been separated from singularity, the place of creation. We come from a place where we are one, and we go back to this place that's one. But in this realm we're in now, we're separated, the male and the female. Plenty of dualities to talk about. There's certain people who deny there's duality. Of course there's flipping duality. Somebody starts talking about singularity, where it's all come from, but we're in this physical world, we need to talk about it. But you need to understand what it is back from where we come from and where we're going to. You understand those two aspects, you get to appreciate more of what's going on here. So first you have to understand the model of the world, our earth, our flat earth. It's flat, fixed and stationary because it comes from the place of rest. And it all begins in a vortex. And explained in our physical world as wind. The four winds of the world converge at the Arctic center.
Doesn't sound like
And
a
those
place of
spinning
rest.
winds create this vortex. We can't get into that zone though. It's above the Arctic center. And it's created a frequency, a resonating frequency that is perfection. That perfection has created the whole earthly realm. And everything in this world is all based on frequencies, resonating frequencies. The right resonant frequency for everything.
What
It
about
all
the deaf
comes out of the
people?
center here, which is a vortex, which is part of a total hyperboloid, if you want to take the bottom of the earth into it. But this is our realm above here. This is all we need to concentrate on, the upper part of the hyperboloid, which is expressed out to create a toroidal field. We exist inside the toroidal field. Okay? And the toroidal field, go look up toroidal field, what it looks like. Then you start to understand what science is bamboozling you with, calling it general relativity, calls the curving magnetic fields of Earth's torus curve linear. and they go up and create their coordinate system with all these curved fields, magnetic curving fields. This is why they say flat Earth can't create a map, because all these curving fields. But you have to understand the magnetic field of Earth are curved laterally and vertically as a wave. Everything is a wave. Imagine a wave. You know, it falls down like this as it moves along. It's like that. But because it's curved laterally, we get the magnetic field lines on Earth are curved like this, laterally.
Yeah, well,
And we
but what
exist
about the
in
Earth
ether,
itself?
in this magnetic flux over the flat Earth. So everything in this flux expands out from its center. So as we move from the center south, everything is expanding. Get that in your head.
Which way south, Lindsay?
Because we're not physical. We're based on resonating
South is
frequencies.
cycling
Vibrating so
around the
fast,
outside.
things look solid due to our chip in our head. It's the realm we live in. So as we move southward, we expand in the field.
Is this we personally or
So
just
you have to
Earth?
understand, looking down on Earth, it would look like this because it's smaller and expands outward. But then if we take a slice, it would look like this, but it's appearing all equal. So that's because it's relative to you in your position. I've taken a slice.
Why does his view doesn't really match his side view?
His description, no, it doesn't. But
I don't know.
don't let that bother you, because nothing else makes any sense either. So,
Yeah, well, that too.
If you were there, it would be like that if you could look through the whole slice of Earth. But from somewhere else, it's all relative to your perspective. So if you're out here, everything's all around you like this.
remember,
But looking down on a hole, there's
Well,
the
hello.
two. There's the two. This is expanding
what's a
field.
personal dome of a
Okay.
what a perspective?
So the magnetic fields swing out of the north from the Arctic center, place of creation. So this is the northern sky flat. That's Polaris in the center, the northern sky rotating around there. But because of all the moisture in our atmosphere and system, that image up here can be parabolically reflected
What
out
about
to the
the
south.
southern stars?
They are the
Yeah.
same stars. There's no
Yeah.
extra stars
You
out
could,
here.
don't remember
than
it's the
there
same
is in here,
stars.
which come from
Oh,
down.
been
that's
paying
right.
attention?
That's right. They're mirrored.
Yeah, they're the same stars.
But
Go-
we got a Southern Cross. I can't see the mirror of the Southern Cross in the northern.
No, I know.
I don't
And the
know,
fact that
the vortex.
in the south we
But
don't have
they're all
Polaris,
shown differently.
and we don't have Polaris.
Yeah, but he'd had. Yeah, we don't have Polaris. Yeah.
No, but he just said they're mirrored.
Do you
but
have
we-
a
but
mirrored
we-
image of Southern Cross up there, Farmer? Do you know?
What's that?
The mirrored image of the stars from up there to here, but we've got the Southern Cross down here, so that means it must be a mirrored image projection from the Northern Hemisphere
No,
of the
because
Southern Cross.
we have something up here that some people call the Big Dipper and other people like me call the Plough.
And if we reversed image them, they wouldn't look nothing like our Southern Cross.
Because you have the Southern Cross because you don't actually have a handy pole star, do you?
No.
not a
Whereas
visible
we
one.
do, and the formation of the Big Dipper, it ends up at the end there are two stars, and if you draw a line from those two stars and project it up, they just about hit Polaris. So it's a very handy way when you look up at the night sky and go, "Where's Polaris?" Oh, it's there. Boom, yeah,
There, okay.
piece of piss. You don't get anything like that down where you are, do you?
No.
All we've got to do is draw a line between our Southern Cross to a certain point, and that's where the central rotation is, and now
I-
sitting on Kansas is near
I've
there.
got a video of it. How you find the South Pole on my channel? You've got to find the
Oh, have
pointers.
you? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
up here in the
It's
northern
complicated.
hemisphere, as if you can see the stars, and it's a piece of piss to find because you can find the Big Dipper or the Plough, and the two stars at the end. If you project a line from those two stars, then eventually you'll go, oh, well, that's Polaris because that is the only bright star in the area. And it's like, oh, there it is. But it's absolute doddle to find. And
yeah.
you don't get,
No, it's not. No,
this whole mirror nonsense is well.
I know it's not a doddle to find
Nonsense.
because I used to when I did astronomy as a kid, I'd watch these channels and they'd say, "Oh, look, the Big Dipper, it's easy to find," and I go outside and I could never find it. So for a long time, I just thought I was
Well,
just you know, oh, I can't see it. maybe I can't get it.
If you know what general shape, I don't know what the actual name of the constellation is. Couldn't tell you, but if you know what shape to look for, you'll see
No,
it. You only
I
have to
don't
look around and go, oh, there it is. There's
I
the
don't
two
think we
stars
will.
at the end. Well, you won't.
that
You
was
got-
the pro-
you-
that was
you-
that was the
sorry.
problem. That was the problem.
You're on the wrong side.
Tiny said he's got a video about sextants to find the southern rotation.
Yeah, he does. Now you can use the Southern Cross by itself to get a fairly reasonable close proximity, but if you want to get accurately, you've got to bisect the perpendicular at the pointers through the middle of the Southern Cross, and that'll give you south much more accurately. Anyway, doesn't matter. Move on.
Anyway, back
Out there,
back
just expansion, the weaker field, and an overlay of the Milky Way. And that's what I forgot to draw in the stopping picture. There's a Milky Way. The Milky Way is like an umbilical cord. It comes from here, straight into there. Like this. This is what I explained further down here. We'll get back to that later. So that's one. We're going to two. Electrons are waves.
But we're not
The
in the
human
middle
eye
of the Milky
creates
Way.
the
How does
image
that work?
what is known as a particle, which is more or less the photon.
More or
The
less.
actual
More
sun
or
of
less the
creation,
photon. What?
unseen,
No, come on.
but the
How?
image is the sun we see as a photon, a particle. Just for an example,
What word salad was what? Photon.
Apparently, the electron is more or less a photon or something like that.
Which is complete bullshit.
Yeah.
Hang on. Oh, I can read.
You can read it.
Electrons are waves, but the human eye creates the image of what is known as a particle, which is more or less the photon.
Oh,
I
dear.
can read it for you, but I can't understand it for you because I can't understand it for me.
Translated, just blah 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah,
Yeah,
blah.
pretty much.
so back here at the end of the Milky Way is the real creation, the real sun, the real plasma, which is unseen. But we get the image out here is the photon as a sun. It's not real. Nothing's physical up here. Nothing's physical above us at all. The firmament is not physical. It's based on pressure. This is a big lens up here because of all the moisture in the atmosphere.
So what's on the other side?
Big field thing
Oh,
like-
poor Lindsay, you need physical things to have pressure, man.
Yeah. So what's on the other side of the making the pressure?
It's gone to three. We sorted that one out.
No.
Three. The ecliptic plane is the wave of diminishing energy.
What?
It's from there outward. It's diminishing
Oh,
energy.
is that a new one?
I didn't draw an ecliptic plane, did I? But imagine a circle. And we know that. what the
That
ecliptic
sounds
plane
very
looks like.
Ken Wheeler-like.
It does, doesn't it?
Of diminishing energy, all of which
Yeah.
have their own photon of their respective energy strength, which is the image of the planet, right? In each layer. Energy strength slash frequency. In the physical world, it is also bands of pressure as we go up in the atmosphere. So you imagine the circle ecliptic plane then tilted on its side.
It's the other way
Line
around,
more
though,
up like
Lindsay.
this.
It's the other way
Yeah,
around,
that's
though.
it.
Gets less, not more.
Physical world, it is also bands of pressure and elements, e.g. inert gases, times 6.
Bands of pressure. So if I go up a certain altitude, I'll just suddenly hit another pressure gradient.
Well, it must be because it
All of
gets
a sudden.
less. The fi-
Well, no, he's not
No.
right, but he's kind of. Well, no, he's wrong. No, just
It's wrong.
fuck it.
Because it gets less. When does it suddenly become more that holds this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah. Now, let's see what else is.
Represent the 6 wandering stars. That includes the sun at the top. There they are there.
Even
Go back
the
to that- go back to that in a
the
minute.
Greeks worked out that
Six
they were no
wandering
longer
stars.
wandering stars. The Greeks stopped calling them wandering stars. They worked out they weren't stars.
Moon is the divided entity of the sun. That's the male aspect. The moon is the feminine aspect of our dual physical world. It is separated at birth, as we are, as male and female. As above, so below, remember, guys? In the physical world, the planets sit between the sun and the moon. We come over here. But the moon moves back and forth over the planets, / over the ecliptic plane, basically feeding her children, as we do down here. The mother takes care of them. She moves in and out. To and from the sun, which is placed at the centre of the ecliptic circle, the racetrack. The sun is placed at the centre of the ecliptic race course circular track, or up at the top in our gaseous pressure layered atmosphere, beyond the atmosphere probably, no doubt. So this is what the pyramids are all about. There's the step pyramid, the sun, or the Great Pyramid, Khufu, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. They're all frequency bands and pressure layers in the atmosphere. Each of these bodies we see are the photons that come from for signs. There's signs. Because back in the metaphysical world, you can't see anything. There's nothing there.
What about the other couple of hundred steps in the pyramid?
The whole realm comes from a thought. All shrinks back to singularity, the place of nothingness. So we've got the moon down here, we've got the sun there. They are separated, just as we are, male and female, in this physical duality. We look through the light spectrum, all through the frequency zones to see the sun. The sun holds all the frequencies. If you took one of these out, you get a solar. The moon goes black. Because, I mean, the sun goes black because it needs all the frequencies.
What, the moon goes black or the sun goes black? Make your mind up.
How does that happen then? How does that do that then?
It's understanding the atmospheric.
That's daytime, nighttime.
Yeah. Looking through the light spectrum of these layers to see the sun, which is always at the top. We do not see the moon through the light spectrum. Well, it's got no colour, dull.
We don't see the moon through the light spectrum because it's got no
That's
colour.
why it's grey.
What? Mechanics and stuff.
That's why it's grey.
That's right, but then you have to go back to the waves and understand all that.
Right, Carl.
Yeah.
This is the metaphorical representation, but in reality, if we can call it that, it is flat and as a pancake. Flat as a pancake. This, as is the black hole at its centre. If they squashed it dead flat, and that's your ecliptic plane, and in the centre is the black hole. There's nothing popping out each side, just the black hole of nothingness, like that.
Black hole of nothingness.
What have we got here?
Bit like his brain.
Man has his own individual arc of horizon.
Yeah, well, we know.
One and only
Read
image
off the board.
of an infinite cycle of images. So imagine one of these is one of these, and you're seeing north and south. You're on this meridian. You get one view.
He writes stuff on his board. It's so scrambled in all its whatever he's written in different sections. He doesn't know where to go.
An image of the sun and all the planets or whatever.
Yeah, he's got these individual steps.
Anywhere on these.
But he's all over the place. He's going backwards and forwards here, there, backwards and forwards here, there. Step 1, step 3, step 2, step 1, step 5. Step
there's
2,
there's no order to his brain. That's for sure.
No. I thought it was all going to be like a step-by-step understanding, but he's not. He's all over the place.
You'll go to one part of the board and go, "Oh, what's this over here? What's this over there?" And then,
magnetic fields. See, they're mirrored. That field is mirrored with that field. The sun is anywhere on there, but you'll only see one photon image in your arc of horizon. The sun is in many places, but only seen in one. In man's personal arc of horizon. It's based on his pupils as to why he sees these photons. That little pupil. Put your fingers up to the sun. Yeah, not much bigger than your pupil.
No, that's not right at all. Nothing to do with your pupils.
Disclaimer, children, do not look at the sun.
Yeah.
It's in your brain called the pineal gland.
And it's got nothing to do with the pupils.
This is where we see
either.
our sun, right? In the tropical zone. Well, there's two hemispheres, the northern hemisphere. There. Tropical zone, south. Well, man has his son of man. His pineal gland sits in this region in his brain between the two hemispheres. All this understanding flat earth is about waking up the human mind, evolving consciously. Over time, we've evolved consciously, not very hardly physically. No, not the body. We weren't monkeys. Understand that.
I'm sure Lindsay going the opposite
What
way.
follows
to you,
understanding this is the magic in the brain, waking up. It's the whole religious story. It's about waking up the brain, becoming a Jesus. It's called enlightenment. And it's all through a method here. All in here. But I'm working on that. Working on it. That's going to be in a book.
I can't quite read that.
What, the
So-
tomb of illumination?
Tomb of Illumination.
That's the basics. Understanding these fields are all around. This magnetic field all the way around here. You'll only see one. You only get one image of whatever's in here. Okay, this is nature. I think I've explained enough.
Oh yeah.
Don't believe a word they tell you, these Egyptologists. They haven't a flipping clue what they're talking about, whether it be down at your local museum or in Egypt. I know everything about what the Egyptians have left us.
You've never actually been there, though.
I'll start breaking down the book I'm reading too, see?
I think some Egyptologists might have
What else can I say?
a word to say to you, Lindsay.
Understanding the waves. Everything's a wave. Frequency waves. And it's to do with moisture. This is why all the ancient philosophical stories talk about the waters. Water, ships, solar boats, all that stuff, because it's all to do with up here. It's all about what's happening up here in the metaphysical world. Not down here in our physical world. We know what's going on down here. We're the dummies living in it. Well, we don't know what's happening up here. This is why it's all written. This is ancient philosophy.
But if we go up there, we can find
It'll
out.
come from the tomb of illumination. While I'm here. Oh, well, I'll take the camera off now. A little bit closer for you guys, some of you guys.
Oh, no, don't do that.
Oh, no.
No!
Earthquake!
Understanding these images.
No.
Okay.
Made it
This
worse,
is the
Lindsay.
flat model. Not the stupid single dome like they're drawing here. That's the arc of horizon. That's man's perspective. That's not the earth. Understanding this.
It doesn't make it any better, Lindsay, by having it in focus and a bit more closer.
Let's do it in order.
One,
Oh,
Well,
no, it's doing it.
one,
Oh, no,
two,
do it. Good,
three,
Good. Now we're in order. Good.
3. Where's 4?
3,
Four's
Where's
up
four?
and to the left. Isn't it?
4. Where's
To the
4?
left, to the left, left,
Where's
left,
four?
left, left,
On that.
left.
This is the
Down there.
basic. This is the Mercator map.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
got a
Not
map.
all
It is.
fiction of
Big.
the world.
Now,
Big
what's
one,
that
too.
Mercator
projection?
map.
What
Look,
sort of
all
map?
the
And what's that map
arcs of longitude
projected
all
on?
parallel.
Yeah, but
Because
they don't
it's all
work.
relative to the observer in that latitude. It's the same distance down there as it up top.
No, it's not.
When you're
Look
travelling
at Greenland. Look at
east to west.
Greenland.
Yeah, I know.
You've
Look at Greenland.
expanded in the field.
Greenland
Greenland's
is
the Earth is stable.
Bigger than
It's
America.
stationary.
Greenland's bigger than America.
It does not expand.
Yeah,
You're
Greenland's bigger
expanding,
than
so you're getting
America.
across it
Right.
quicker. You're getting across it quicker. You're making up time, which will equate to the time travelled in the northern hemisphere. This is why you have to understand the Mercator map in conjunction with the expanding Gleason map. Okay? So when you're drawing a Gleason map, obviously the continents have to look all stretched out to relate to the arcs of longitude.
They have to look stretched out because they're wrong.
But that's not, it's just an overall view looking down on the plan. But, you know, when you're in that place, you revert back to this because this is all relative to the observer. But on a
That's
whole, the Gleason map is showing you the expanding field.
Okay, the Mac is this because paper is rectangular.
Okay, guys. Share this video. Remember my name now. That's what I call myself. Thumbs up if you like it.
What,
If
you
you've
call
got
yourself
requests
Tomb
that
of
you need something
Illumination?
really
Yes.
explained a little bit further,
That's his new channel name.
I
Yeah.
can think about it. If it's worth making a video, I'll do it for you.
We call you by your first name? The?
Tomb?
But, That's the basics, everyone. Understanding the flat earth model. It's not just one dome like that with the sun going around like that. That's just garbage. This is the model. There's the model. Got the sun there, northern hemisphere in here,
Well, at least he
southern
agrees that
hemisphere out
the
there,
normal
and
flat
you're
Earth
going to
model,
have to create
Well,
two suns.
so-called
Because they're
flat
doing
Earth
this.
model doesn't work.
At least he has a model.
You're doing
I've got to
this.
admit, some of them have no model, but at least he has a model. Even
But in your
ridiculous
perspective,
as
your
it is.
arc of horizon, you just see it go over
It
like
might be
this.
wrong.
This
but-
why
It's
the sun
is this
always
wrong?
changes
It's
shape
no,
and size.
it's no might. Sorry,
it's all-
Terry, no might.
It's all perpendicular to your arc of horizon. Coming back to you, you are always.
He says
in it,
that's his
90
new
degrees.
channel name.
Yeah,
Yeah,
He's written on there the Tomb of Illumination.
yeah.
yeah.
His new channel name is actually the Tomb of Illumination.
That is too. Yeah.
Oh, the tomb of
No,
illumination.
Illumination.
It's not even illumination. It's illumination.
No, it's just illumination.
Illumination. Yeah, that's it.
So either his new channel name is wrong, or what he wants to call the title of his book is wrong.
Or changed.
Mm.
Is Lumina?
I thought, has he really changed his channel name to that? And I just googled it. It comes up the Tomb of Illumination, not
Is that-
illumination, just illumination.
Is illumination an
Oh,
actual
okay.
word?
What's he got written on the board? What did he do
Illumination. Or
So-
he's just wrong.
Is illumination an
there?
actual
We had the
word?
camera going here a
It's not,
minute
is
ago.
it?
Illumination is actually a word,
it?
but I think it's the more archaic version of illumination.
Yeah.
Okay, because I know it's a lot of companies called illumination, but I don't.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Illumination. Yeah.
Dictionary. Let's have a look.
Yeah, the tomb of illumination. Okay. Well, he can't make his mind up if he wants an illumination or illumination. One of the two.
Dictionary.
Can't see the moon through the visible spectrum
Yeah.
for some reason. That's why it's black and white.
Yeah.
Okay. That's why it's grey.
That's why it's
Has
grey.
no colour.
Dark. Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has no colour apparently, except for when you get a blood moon or something like that, or when it's low in the atmosphere. During dawn, something like that. Of course,
Di-
no colour then.
Dictionary.com has no results for illumination.
Get it out there. Let's not let the algorithm shut us down or the Freemason elites stop the truth from getting out.
And anyway, the moon
Yes,
does
right.
have colour. It's not all just shades of grey.
Oh.
Yeah, I know exactly.
But if you go to the online etymology dictionary, which is always handy for these sort of words, illuminate dates from approximately the 1620s is the earliest record of it, and it's derived from the Latin past participle of luminare, which is luminatus. And it's basically, it dropped out of use a damn long time ago because illuminate replaced it. So I suspect he's done a typo on his channel name.
I did too.
Well, he's not very good at spelling anyway, or grammar.
I promise you, I didn't do it for him.
Hey, Farmer's Boy, what did they find on the moon that wasn't grey in Apollo 17? Go on, remind everybody.
Oh, bollocks! I'm trying to remember the bloody term of it now.
Orange soil.
Yeah,
Orange.
it was orangey red stuff, and when
Volcanic.
people take these multiple shots of the moon and stack them all together to get really high definition, real high clarity, you can see shades of colour, and it is sort of you get shades of orange and red on parts of the moon, don't you?
I saw that on Reddit the other day.
It's not 50 million shades of grey. There are other colours are available on the moon. Yeah. Admittedly, it is maybe grey, but
Yeah, that was on Reddit. The guys had spent a lot of time taking lots of photos to get as good a colour vision of the moon as possible. Cause...
it's probably where I saw it. Yeah. But there have been quite a few people who've done that, and you can see that there is colour on the moon's surface.
Yeah, I was just trying to find a copy of that photo, but no.
Oh, Alan said it started snowing.
Snowing.
Yeah, we've had snow here day before yesterday and a little bit last night.
Do you know, I'm really starting to think it's probably a good job I didn't have to go to Lowestoft today, because had everything gone as planned, I'd have gone to Lowestoft and then gone to Allen's, and then Rosie would have said, "Oh, I'm coming over with the kids," which might have been fun. And now it's snowing, so yeah. Whereas here we've got blue sky and fluffy clouds.
I don't like the idea of somebody driving if it's starting to snow.
It's,
Oh,
it's not an
so
issue.
we could send Alan out on his scooter in the snow.
Well, the thing is about this country as well. We get an inch or two of snow and everything comes to a standstill. And then
Yes.
and then I remember Germany as a kid, and we used to get like 3 or 4, 5, 6 inches of it easily. Just normal.
Other countries are prepared for it. We're not.
We're not.
It's as
No,
simple as that.
We never are.
Having said that, when I was coming back from site yesterday on the M25, I kept saying this sign saying gritting in progress. I'm thinking, yeah, where? And then a good half hour later, there was the car in the inside lane, spreading grit all over the motorway. And the traffic was quite light. Now, I was in my usual spot, outside lane, going faster than everybody else. But there were cars in the lane next to the grit cart driving through all that shit that he's thrown out. And I thought, why didn't you just move into the next lane that's empty? Do you really want your car to be paddle dashed by that bloody thing? Because it does come out at a fair old force. And they were just happily driving through it, and I thought, oh, so dude, your pay work. Just, if you moved over a lane, or even two, into the outside lane with us, it barely reached there. You'd be fine. But no, they were quite happy driving through it, only going a little bit faster than the grit cart itself. And I'm like, oh, no, your car's just going to start rusting,
Yeah.
You always give those old boys plenty of room because that's flinging crap out all over the place. It's like you don't want. It's when you're driving along and he's coming the other way and you think, oh shit, here it comes. There's nothing I can do about it. And you hear it all clatter against your car. It's rock salt.
Or is it mixed?
No, it's
rock salt.
It's not like what you put on your din or whatever, but it is. It's rock salt, and it tends to be sort of reddy brown and that sort of thing.
Yeah, that's all got different colours all through it.
Yeah.
It's
That's what he's flinging out the back.
Yeah, it's rock salt mixed with grit.
Yeah,
basically.
Yeah,
grit to give it grip, and then all the rest of it.
And it does enough make a clatter when it hits your car as he drives past, But if you see him going down the inside lane, and you can give him plenty of room, and they could, because at that point the M25's 4 lanes, and it was pretty light in traffic. And no, they were just, no, I'm just going to drive through, and it's like, bloody hell. Because the lane right next to me, it's just this big arc of shit being thrown across the road, and they're happily driving through it. Really?
I'd be wanting to drive through a culvert or something where there's some fresh water to rinse all the bloody salt crap out of it.
And that is half the problem over here. We put all this stuff on the roads to, lower the freezing point so it doesn't actually freeze. And then wonder why our cars will start to rust.
Yeah, exactly.
But the other problem is that we don't get those conditions often enough and for a long enough duration to have a set of winter tires or anything like that. So so they salt the roads instead. Or the main roads anyway. They don't do the little side roads.
Oh, so you're safe on the side. You're safe on the side roads.
Well, no, it's the other way around, because when it really freezes, the side roads are the ones that are all frozen. They're all icy. I mean, getting out of here, as I turn out of here and do a left, I'm going down a hill, only for, say, 50 yards, and I've got to do another left. And when it gets icy out there, I'm quite often drifting the back end to get round the corner, which is all well and good, but it's a front-wheel drive car.
Yeah.
It's nothing you can do. You think, well, I've got to drive out of here, and you go as slowly as gently as you can. As soon as you start turning the wheel, round comes the back end. And you think, don't hit the curb, please don't hit the curb. I don't mind if it's a rear-wheel drive car, because then you're doing it on purpose. Let's get a bit of drifting. But when your car just says, "I'm doing what I bloody like," and there's nothing you can do about it, it's like, don't hit anything. And then once you get out to the main road, it's fine because they've gritted and it's not actually frozen, because obviously all it does is lower the freezing point, hopefully beyond the temperature you've hit.
It just goes to a slush, doesn't it?
Well, not even that. The problem is that the road will get wet during the night when the dew settles, and then it freezes. So there's not really any amount of water, but all of a sudden you've got a very fine layer of ice on that road, and that can be interesting. But the main roads, once you get some traffic on it, they tend to be okay anyway. Once everybody's driven over the same patch. But yeah, we just don't get it. Yeah, if we had 3 or 4 months of a proper winter with snow and ice and everything else, we'd all have winter tyres and chains and everything. But we don't get that. So you just try and just making sure you've got decent tyres in the first place.
Well, we'll breeze through this video debate because it did go for an hour, a couple of hours. It was on Mr. Sensible's channel. Share that. Now, I did start watching this, like bits and pieces. I did get confused a lot, so if I got confused, I'm sure you guys are going to get confused. Geez, I hate it being mirrored when I share it, but it's bigger than the Google one. Unless I make it big. Oh, no, I can't make it bigger. I'll just have to watch it in reverse on the Zoom one.
You can ask Zoom to reverse it.
All right.
Individually, they can.
Huh? What? Who?
I'm just saying you can change it. But doesn't matter.
Yeah, later on I'll see if I can work something out to make the Google one bigger and whatever. Sort something out. All right. I think this starts with this person from Awake Souls, is it? Person is there. I think of their name.
Oh, it's Behind the Sun, one of the options.
Here we go.
It was.
That is. That would be a good one to start with. That one's fun.
Yeah, it is fun, but what we want to do is establish that heliocentrism has been debunked. So with this video, what I did is it's really just a study of the moon and how the moon debunks heliocentrism, because there's so many different ways to debunk it. But with this one, I got to ask you guys, from heliocentrism, what is your explanation for there not being a lunar eclipse every single month?
What?
Simple.
So that's his main argument.
That's an easy one.
Not Riley.
Well, that's an easy one.
That's where Riley must have got it from then.
Yes.
Riley couldn't have thought of that himself.
It's about a 5-degree difference in orbit, isn't it? Something like that.
The moon isn't always directly in between the Earth and the sun.
Okay, great. Yeah, so do you know what they call that area? The area that you can't have an eclipse, right? Or the area that you can have an eclipse. So they refer to it as the lunar nodes in heliocentrism, and their lunar nodes are at the equinox. So what we're going to be doing is taking a look at the heliocentric model, their explanation for there not being a lunar eclipse every single month, and see how this works out. So let's check this debunk out.
Number 3. I want to give special attention to heliocentric debunk number 4 because it is the most easily verifiable debunk of heliocentrism in my opinion. Let's focus on the fact that the only time a lunar or solar
In his opinion as well, I forget.
eclipse could ever take place in heliocentrism is that.
All right, so do you see this here? We've got, this is right from timeanddate.com. This is standard heliocentric graphics here. And what we have here is the March equinox and the fall equinox that are the times that they say are the only times that lunar eclipses can take place.
Oh, hold on. We've got to slow you down here. What you've got is the problem with your pass through on your audio. So you've got to rewind the video, and I want to make sure that everyone is still the way that your screen sharing Zoom, but it should be the OBS.
Yeah, I hear the video.
When I talk, you can understand what's going on with this.
Bad technical difficulties.
Bouncing up.
Look,
You know what you're doing. I'm just trying to video. That is
I
correct.
can hear both you and the video.
It bouncing on the OBS.
We don't have to analyze this.
Yeah.
But what's
I think
the issue? What's the issue with this graphic then?
What's the issue with it? So at the equinoxes, right, this is the only time you can have eclipses of the moon or the sun, right?
Wrong.
Oh.
And
Well,
I think so.
On the equinoxes,
Let's-
and you
let's
still
get your
need to
response.
you need to boost up your desktop audio. Nobody can hear everybody clearly. You just double click on the
I did
desktop.
boost it up.
Yeah, well, I don't. They're still saying that everyone else is quiet. So we're now talking. They can barely hear T Jump or Mr. Sensible. I don't understand why they're having this.
Yeah, I don't know
problem.
what's
We've tested
going
this
on there
20
because
times.
we could hear him perfectly clear through the YouTube stream.
The equinox report
Yeah.
is the question was why don't we see an eclipse each month? And the answer is
Discord was
because
the problem. It was on the Discord. They were quiet, not the YouTube stream. Go on.
Well, they're not on Discord though.
I think they are, aren't they? And they got what's shown in
No.
the background. Okay.
No. Not on Discord. You don't get cameras like that on Discord. Not like that.
No, well, they could be feeding from something to Discord. It doesn't mean that they was producing it from Discord.
Oh, whatever.
Doesn't matter. It's irrelevant, really. I'm not going to argue over that.
Yeah.
Terry.
Ah,
We've lost Terry.
we've
Well.
lost the stream.
Yeah, we've lost the stream. Lost Terry.
Well, we shouldn't have argued,
Bugger.
Matt. Yours are my fault. We
Yeah,
talked
it's you two. Bang your bloody heads together.
we talked about it and it fell over.
Oh dear.
I'll tell them they can hear on my channel until Terry gets back up. It's back. I better post a link, I suppose, if they want to listen. What is my channel's name?
Your bloody channel.
You'd think I'd have the link somewhere, that I could just quickly post it, but no, never do.
Oh, I just realised I typed that into your. I didn't realise that was your stream.
Oh, did you?
Oh,
so you told my
history.
so you told my stream where to find themselves. Was that what happened? Post it into down the bottom if you forgot it.
Is everybody still here? You all gone quiet.
There's a secret
Yeah, I'm
about.
here.
Ah.
Do you know there's a secret about the people that listen on my channel? It's because my audio is upstream. They hear the stuff on my channel before they get it on Terry's YouTube. So I pointed out those that want to cheat on the quiz could take advantage of that. Are we there? Still there?
No.
Hello?
No, we're not here.
Good. Just checking. We're
On the
back.
equinoxes, and you
let's
still
get your
need to
response.
you need to boost up your.
Shh. Silliness.
I can't. Got to turn all that off.
You do. They're back. Yes. Can hear everything, can't you, from Hill? From Fondle.
Oh,
Sometimes.
there's a SpaceX launch
No,
in
but-
23 minutes.
Is there?
Oh, is there? Oh, okay, we'll get that.
That would
Uh,
appear, yeah.
You think Google? Might mean sharing your channel.
Should be able to reuse settings.
Well, we went for 1 hour, 26 minutes and 2 seconds.
We did.
I don't know what I could have done. The only thing I'm thinking of is I didn't turn on my webcam last time, and I had it on this time. I'm just wondering if that should have been left off.
It wasn't Matt and I arguing over Discord. Definitely wasn't.
It
definitely
wasn't.
wasn't.
Definitely what it was.
It definitely wasn't that.
I wasn't arguing with anybody. Timbo was arguing with me.
Oh, right. We were discussing vigorously. I don't think we were arguing at all, actually. It was just a general observations.
Right, we should have all the same settings.
Get old and crusty.
There.
Did you hear what Zebulon said about you, farmers?
No.
What does he want?
Timbo Turtles.
He wants...
No, Turtle's still live streaming.
Yeah, I'm still running. I was going to say my computer doesn't fall over, but if I said that, it would fall over.
We can't go live yet.
Okay, we can't go live.
Don't need.
Well,
I would just need a couple of more things.
I might see if I can find that SpaceX thing. Hey Matt, you got SpaceX on your channel? I usually go to your channel, but it's not there.
SpaceX.
What about
SpaceX have only got mission control audio at the moment.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is that for the launch today? The
yeah, it's
GPS satellite thing.
Yes, if I go to NASA space flight, we're at 21 minutes and a few seconds, and it's very blue.
SpaceX launched live. Was that a NASA? Was it? I was typed in SpaceX.
That was NASA space flight, because I just went back to my subscription page and I've got space video showing it, NASA space flight showing it, SpaceX mission control audio at the moment, because they don't generally go live until 5 or 10 minutes beforehand.
Right. I think this is the right guy. Let's just drag that up there.
UPS-3 space vehicle 06 mission.
Yeah, that must be it. So about 20 minutes, 31 seconds left, yeah?
Yeah, SpaceX go live in just under 12 minutes.
Yeah.
And the launch is probably about 8 to 10 minutes after that, I think.
I'm following whose channel I'm on. Spaceflight Now. He's got 67,000 subs.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that because you're better off going to SpaceX themselves. Do you want the link?
Yeah, sure.
Because they're not official.
Dump it in my stream and in my channel if you can.
Hold on a minute. Yeah.
Only because I got.
All right, there's the next one for Tery in just under 11 minutes.
Well, it'll be less than that by the time. It'll be going as soon as I get these few things up.
Oi.
I didn't want to do that.
Right. Well, I was having a mare with an online system this morning why I couldn't fill in forms that everybody else could, and I've just had a word with one of the guys who should know about it, and he goes, "You should see this." No, I can't. I can see this instead. Oh bugger.
Timbo, check your DMs. It's in there.
Something went wrong.
Get the link for that.
Something went wrong. Something went wrong. Thanks, Ed.
Did you hear me, Timbo?
Yeah, I did. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, I heard you. I'll just check in my DMs.
Groovy.
Kind of love.
What was it?
It's a groovy kind of love.
Oh, missed it. I can get it now.
Yay, I got more books coming in the post.
With your name in it.
Because I ain't got enough. No, these ones haven't. These are the Tank Museum was having a sale, and I thought I'll have those two. And the postage I think cost as much as the two books did. And then I was on the Oxfam online shop with all their second-hand books and thought, I'll have that. Thank you very much.
Fair enough.
Quite a few of these are second-hand because if they're in decent enough quality, then and sometimes particular books I'm looking for, you can't get them brand new anymore because they're just too out of print. They're too old. But you know, if they're in good nick, and some of them, I think
Tery's going
I
on.
think that one came out of a library.
Oh,
It's got the
where are you? There you are.
The library
Okay.
thing on it, yeah.
got the code on it, and
Well, I got a bunch of workshop manuals for cars that you can't buy anymore from the shop. So I was lucky I picked up them from the opportunity shop, St Vinny's place.
oh yeah, here we go. Withdrawn Howard County Library in the back. Even with the little envelope for putting the
And
card in
Zeb
or
doesn't know
something.
Because
where to be.
he can hear mine. Well, and see a little. Actually, if you do
Okay.
this, he can see. And he's just waiting for you to come back.
How many you got hanging over there?
We got it.
No one.
Not a lot.
One.
3.
I can only see one watching. That was
4.
3.
4 now.
That's 3 watching.
4 watching.
And I've got about 5. I've got 2 watching on mine at the moment.
Oh,
Now 1.
I'll need to drop out in 50 minutes because I have a call
Okay.
at 1 o'clock, and we're 7 minutes past 12. So
Okay.
one of those lovely online meetings that tends to speed everything up. Well, good job too, because when I was in London last week, most of these Amazon jobs, they're being looked after by like a project management company, and their offices are right in the heart of London, next to London Bridge. And that's one of the sites we looked at. So we'd been somewhere else, and we come back and said, they're in London. We can actually go and join in the meeting in their office rather than do it all online. No, I'll do it online. Hell of a place to get to.
Well, I might as well not worry about up any time
Well,
or anything.
Their office. I mean, yeah, it's right next to London Bridge. It's if they're on the right side of the building, you can look out the window and see HMS Belfast.
Right.
But what a pain in the ass to get to.
We might as well just go live for now and wait till everyone turns up. If they're going to turn all it back up again.
That's right. Okay, we're live.
Well, we are live. We've gone live.
Those are my channel.
Yeah, we're live.
Drop in on Tery as well. Yeah. So you should have.
Oh dear me.
Yeah, they're slowly working their way back in.
Yeah. Look at this.
So the normal service has been resumed. Stream take 2.
I was going to say normal service, as in lately.
Yeah, as in the stream was
web...
grinding to a halt and starting again.
I'm just wondering whether it was having the webcam on was actually straining the system or not.
Well,
don't know.
If it worked fine last time and you didn't have the webcam on.
No, I didn't. I'm definitely sure I didn't have that on because I didn't need it. Because when I'm doing with the OBS virtual camera, I don't need the webcam.
So what do you use the webcam for?
What?
Well, I used to use it before for
Come on then. If you're going to sit there and make all that racket, you can say hello. Say hello.
Hello, Biscuit.
She still hasn't worked out that she's now got the run of the entire house.
No.
Have you? No, you haven't. You're not very bright. That cat you didn't like isn't down there anymore, but no. I guess after 7 years, it's firmly ingrained in you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Coffee truck.
But
Oh, not again. No, please, not again.
Did you
Egg,
fall
we've
over?
lost the stream. Yeah.
did he turn
Wow.
Did he turn on the
Oh,
camera?
dear.
Did he turn on the camera?
4 bloody minutes we managed.
Hey, Paul gets to be Paul.
I blame
didn't
it.
realise.
I blame the. Oh, she's buggered off. I blame the cat.
Blame the cat. Too much cat power. I just realised Paul gets to be Paul this week.
Yeah.
I get to be
Paul
what?
gets to be Paul. You actually get to be Paul rather than
Yeah.
insert random name of physicist here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. But how's SpaceX going?
4 minutes and 8 seconds we managed.
Oh, well, let's change it. Yeah, that wasn't very great, was it, that one?
Oh yeah, we actually have a stream from SpaceX now that isn't just the
No,
voices.
Let me put in SpaceX.
So they must have about 12 minutes. They're aiming for 7:24.
Getting close. Getting close.
ET. Yeah.
I've thrown on.
Well, like I say, if SpaceX have actually got the mission video running, then you're getting close because they don't. They'll have the mission audio up for quite a while, but they won't bother streaming until you get within spitting distance.
I've got it on my my feed if you want to keep track of it. You can see it up in there, the camera.
I just got it in another tab.
Yeah, it's okay.
Just wait for Tery to set up
The
next one.
Oh, hi Judy. How many did I lose? You're about to come back again.
Oh dear.
I've only got 2 watching. So.
Oh, it's gone 12 already. My radiator's warm again. Oh, Christ, that is.
Let's bump you up to live. Ooh, 2.
Oh, the sun's out. I think the car might even have thawed out. It has. Hey. I'll do your shopping later on.
Carl's lurking on his tablet towards in case Tery falls over.
Oh, he was running out of power or something, I think, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I've got the architecture change drawings again. Oh, thank you.
Well, they fixed up the basement now. I'm going to turn
Well, I don't know.
turn on SpaceX.
Yay, Terry's back.
One is transonic. Landing legs have deployed.
I've got a feeling of deja vu.
All over again.
All over again, yeah.
Is it just happened again? Is it? You just lost the thing again just a moment ago?
Look,
Yeah.
it
No
ran
way.
for a whole 4 minutes and 8 seconds.
Oh no. Oh, Terry.
I've got no idea what's going on. Because last time we streamed, it went. We did the whole thing.
Make sure you got any apps that you might have open, close them all down. Anything you don't need, just shut it down.
Yeah, well, that's what I did that time. But nothing else going that shouldn't be. Going.
Go into Control Alt Delete. Just check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
See what
no.
is actually.
Go into Task Manager, and then there might be stuff running that you didn't realise was there.
Google Chrome, OBS, and Zoom. That's it.
Fair enough.
And background.
No good.
Nothing seems to be using a lot of.
Carl Edward.
I'm only using 30%. I'm only using 30% memory.
Yeah. Carl Edwards says, "Have a
But
look
that's
at your
not a
event.
lot.
Your event log might tell you what's going on." But
Yeah, we
Eighth.
did that earlier. It doesn't tell you anything though.
Okay, this is your Dr. Watson one.
Yeah, we had a look at that earlier tonight, the event log, to see what helped, but what was written in it didn't really help. Didn't give us anything to go by.
Oh, file structure's a mess.
It is looking very damp over your way. Sorry, I'm looking at SpaceX, which is depends who's your way. Over that way.
Well, it's not my way. It's
Well, you're they're sort of
1,000
between
miles that way.
Depending which way you look at it, it's sort of between me and you.
I suppose, yeah, it depends which direction you're coming from, yeah.
Yeah. Go over the Pacific, it's sort of between me and you. Go the other way. That was why it's handy to have the trade winds for the people when they come from England, they'd go down Africa, then come across the top of Australia, come down, and then they'd go back the other way and pick up the winds, depending which way the Nemo was going. And they'd almost do a round the world trip to come to Australia, go back again, almost.
Ah, right, I've still got a plant room in that building, thank God for that.
Will they ever launch humans in SpaceX? Oh, is Matt here? You here, Matt? I'm not looking at my Zoom. Matt may have gone cook.
Well, he's here but muted, so...
Yeah. Every time we talk, Paul, we get this big study. Reminds me of what my mum used to say when I was at high school. Study! I'm dying of mononucleosis, Mum. Doesn't matter. Study.
Study.
Sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to dip out. I'm feeling really rough at the moment.
That's
okay.
Fair enough, mate.
Go to bed. I'm sorry, but
go and have a rest.
yeah. I'll catch you later. See you later.
Righto.
Ah,
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do now?
We is live.
Yeah,
Well, you can always watch
we
SpaceX
live
launch.
again.
Yeah, we're live again.
When is that? Is that coming?
Yeah,
I've got a link.
I've got it going. It's we're at 5 minutes 25 seconds. Well, it was 3 seconds ago.
Anyone got a link?
Yeah. Hang on. I'll just bung the link in fair suck.
Well, if you just expand my view, I've got it on my channel. Oh, like on my video feed.
Yeah,
but we're going to get. Yeah, but it's a bit skew with.
Oh well, you're going to complain about that. I'll just.
I'll have to lean me monitor over on an angle.
I've put the link in fair suck. That's the SpaceX.
Okay.
So you mean I'd have to push a button and make it bigger? Or I could even go into here and make it.
How long we got? Where's the timer?
My timer says 4 minutes and 36.5.
Oh, it's down the bottom. I can't read it properly.
Oh no!
I'll turn off subs. Hang on. Yeah, 4 minutes 32. I'll make it a little bit bigger.
24, 23, 22.
And even
Yeah,
turn off.
about. Well, there's about a second or so difference between us.
I can turn on sound, so if you want to listen
There we
to
go.
it.
Well, I've got no sound.
We're now at T-minus 4 minutes
Should
and
be
9 seconds.
Go
until
for
liftoff.
launch.
Everything
The large
continues to
structure
be
there on
go
the
for
screen
launch.
is
There's
the
That's my sound. Yeah.
strong back.
No, I'm just saying it'll be out of sync.
To retract that
Not with
strong
my
back.
feed. It's not.
Once
Sorry,
we
saying that. Got
once
sound
those
now.
clamp arms that have opened, as they are now.
They're watching
that
your feed
it's
or my
able to
feed?
retract fully. As Falcon 9 lifts off, the hydraulic
Well, I've got
arms
mine muted at
launch
the
with that
moment.
strong back even further
don't have
away
your
in
current
order
one
to
up.
clear
Hang
the
on.
way for ascent. That strong back is part of the transporter erector, or TE, as you often hear it referred to. That TE is what we use to roll Falcon 9 out to the launch pad and raise it to the vertical launch position. It also routes the power, the fluids, and the communication to both the rocket and the satellite. So at this point in time, both the
But if
first
they're
and
listening
second
to
stages
my
are
feed from
nearly
your
fully loaded
YouTube,
with 1 million
it'd be
pounds of
spot on.
kerosene fuel and liquid oxygen. I'm
Don't
expecting
confuse the
that
peanuts.
first stage to wrap LOX load in 10 seconds at T-minus 3 minutes.
It would
And
be
that
Tony,
second-
Captain.
Oh, they got finished early, so there we heard that call out. At this point, second stage is still loading the liquid oxygen onto it. It looks about 90% full at this point in time, and that will conclude at T-minus 2 minutes. At that point,
Yeah, I'll
we
pump
will
the
then
sound
begin
through
to
the
see
mic.
vehicle. That's the chilled gas that rests above that liquid oxygen tank liquid surface. We vent it overboard in order to maintain pressure in the tanks as needed. So as we're basically venting that overboard, we'll see more of that white cloud forming as that gas reaches the humid Florida air and condenses into those clouds that we see.
Yeah, I'll pump the sound through
Around the
my
vehicle, that's the chilled
At
gas.
T-minus
60
seconds,
Falcon 9 will be in startup.
oxygen tank.
And then just inside of T-minus 2 seconds, we'll light the Merlin M1D engines for liftoff.
What? At arm's length with the blue touch paper?
Yes.
All clear now?
So I need to watch on YouTube because I'll actually see it live.
Yeah, all clear. I can't hear anything.
Stage 2 LOX load is complete.
There we go.
And there we heard that call out. So at this point in time, Falcon 9 is now fully loaded with just over, 1 million pounds of liquid oxygen, and RP1 starts to see those white clouds forming as we
I know,
vent
bloody Yanks
the,
keep using freedom
gaseous,
units.
Yeah, I know,
oxygen there,
kilograms or grams,
overboard.
Whatever.
Beautiful day at space.
Close up.
It's a lot. Put it that way.
Beautiful day at the
Yes,
Space
fair
Coast for a rocket launch. Around 15 seconds, we'll hear the call out that F9 is in startup, indicating that the onboard flight
once they light
computers
that
have
candle,
taken over the
that's
launch
it.
countdown.
It's getting there. It'd be nice if they had a plane up that they could
Falcon 9 is in startup.
get a video from.
And it's not
All
at
right, there's that
night time
call
too.
out.
It's in the
At this point in
twilight.
time, both the first and
sunset.
second stages will begin to
And they
pressurize
see the
for launch.
rocket light up with the sun hit it.
It's
Change.
This is the mission director.
It's 7:30 in the morning though.
Yeah. So we should see it light up in the sky once it reaches a certain altitude.
Should do.
T-minus 30 seconds.
Four.
Okay, remember when you turn the key, plenty of choke because it's cold.
Yep.
15 seconds.
Something like that.
T-minus 10.
Pull it out now.
9, 8,
Pump the
7,
gas.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Thunderbirds, go.
And we're go Thunder.
Whoosh.
Well, I got past the towers. That's a good start.
Stage 1 shape of pressure is nominal.
Ooh, it's a bit bright. The sun should hit it though soon. Oh, it depends which side we're looking at it from.
That's true. Probably looking at it from the wrong side. Yeah, we are. Look, you see the sun's
You
hitting
can just see
it now.
the hidden the other side of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
As
It's
you can
obviously
see,
filmed from
Falcon
the
9
west.
has successfully lifted off from Pad 40 at Cape Canaveral Space Force Station, carrying the GPS-3 Space Vehicle 6 payload. M1D engines are about to throttle down in preparation for the maximum loads that the vehicle will experience. That'll occur just after T-minus 1 minute, known as max Q. During
But
ascent,
hang
those
on.
M1D
If it's a ground
engines will
positioning
actually
system,
swivel
why
and
is it
help
on a
steer
rocket?
Falcon 9. Known as gimbal.
Vehicle is supersonic.
Well, looking up to find where we are on the ground.
Yeah, who'd be stupid enough to do that? God.
Yeah.
So at this point in time, we've now passed through that moment of maximum
layer of
aerodynamic
the
pressure.
atmosphere.
Still looking
As
at
I
the
was
backside of
saying,
it.
the M1D engines will gimbal or basically maneuver a little bit by a couple of degrees,
They're
so
flaring
that
out,
the
that's
rocket
all.
autonomously tilts those engines just a little bit, a few degrees, and that gimbaling allows the vehicle to perform a gravity turn, which is when we go vertical as well as horizontal. So we heard the call out MVAC chill has begun. That is the second stage preparing that
They wouldn't
MVAC
like
engine
that.
for ignition.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Vertical and horizontal. Oh no.
Vertical and
no.
horizontal
So
at the
in
same
about
time.
30 seconds,
Oh.
we'll have 3 events
Oh,
coming up
and
in
look at
quick
that
succession.
demonstration
The
of the
first
pressure
event will be
gradient.
main engine cutoff,
Yeah,
or MECO,
that's right.
followed immediately by stage separation. And the third event being second engine start 1, or SES1 as it's written on your
Skin-
timeline at the
skinny
bottom of the
MECO.
stage.
Get in there, get in there. Come on.
About
get some
15
MECO.
seconds away from main engine cutoff. Everything looks nominal with the vehicle.
Get in there, get in there. They do a better job with their video than.
What, the NASA? Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just like.
There it is. Here we go.
Stage
MECO.
separation.
Oh, there goes the stage.
MVAC ignition.
All right, there we heard all the call outs, and you can see there on your screen, we have confirmation of successful main engine cutoff, stage separation,
Both
and
vehicles are following nominal trajectories.
second engine start 1. And there we just heard that everything is looking nominal for both the first and second stages.
Good.
The view on the left is really interesting because you can see both the first stage, which is at the bottom, or excuse me, on the top, and then the second stage, which has
coming back.
ignited its engine there at the bottom. So the first stage is still coasting upward. It has not yet reached its apogee. It will, once it does, it will then come back down to Earth and begin its journey to our drone ship, a short fall of gravitas.
So,
Yay! I do
like
love
how-
short
Next is
films.
fairing
Fairing
separation,
separation.
which we see there.
Let's
Our
guess the
first view
fairings.
of the GPS 36 payload.
don't you like how you
No
got
mice on this mission?
The view on
mice.
the left-hand side of
Well,
your
this one.
screen is
Fair.
the first stage,
No,
and the
they're
second
fair.
stage on the right-hand side of your screen. Now those fairings that we saw separate, another cool view there on the left-hand side of your screen.
Acquisition of signal
Are they going
Bermuda.
to catch the fairing?
We will attempt to recover those fairing halves. They
There
are
you
flying
go.
for the first time
Okay.
today, and
She heard
we'll
you.
attempt to retrieve them using our recovery vessel, Doug.
Isn't it
Doug?
fun?
Doug,
Okay,
good old
Doug.
No, Doug's going to
Good
We're
one.
catch
now at
Doug.
T plus 4 minutes and 17 seconds into today's mission. Currently in the first of 2 planned MVAC burns for satellite deployment.
Doug used to be a net.
In
I have
less
a
than
net,
2
and I
minutes,
decided
you
to get rid
should
of
be
that.
able to see the first stage entry burn on the left-hand side of your screen. We expect that to last about 30 seconds. For that entry burn, we relight the center engine, E9, as well as 2 of the radial engines,
What's it falling off
E1
there?
and E5, so that we have a total of 3 M1D engines helping to slow the vehicle down as it passes back through the Earth's atmosphere.
What fell off there?
You can also, if you watch carefully on the left-hand side of your screen, you can see those grid fins actuating or activating
Both vehicles continue to follow nominal trajectories.
to help steer the vehicle back down to its precise landing on the drone ship. Now, the Falcon 9 supporting today's mission is performing this entry burn for the second time in its lifetime. As I mentioned before, it previously supported the Crew 5 mission, whereas those fairing halves will be re-entering for the first time of their lifetime. Now, while Falcon 9 makes its way back to Earth, we will be able to see that re-entry burn on our screen, as I mentioned before. As whenever it was sitting on the pad prior to launch, we were able to see some of that soot left over from its previous mission. If you've ever wondered how that soot is actually formed, it's generated when the carbon-based rocket-grade kerosene, that RP1, burns,
Petrol.
and then since the re-entry occurs with the engines
Expensive
re-entering
petrol.
first, the booster basically flies right through its own plume, which then deposits the soot onto the exterior of the rocket. So we're expecting that entry burn to begin in just under 10 seconds.
Stage 1 at TSSC.
Everything looking nominal with the second stage.
What happens to the path with the rocket engine we're looking? What happens to that?
It's going to land.
All right, we heard the call out. Now we can see it on the screen
So,
that entry
yeah.
burn has begun. This will last for about 30 seconds.
We'll see it land.
What happens
shortly.
to the rocket part?
The one in space, or the one that's coming back to Earth?
No, the second stage.
No, not the one that's coming back to Earth. The other bit.
Second stage is carrying the payload. Doesn't that generally deorbit and burn up?
Don't know. Where's Matt when you need him?
I think.
With the rocket engine, that's a waste, isn't it?
Well, back to the drone ship. The
vehicles continue to follow nominal trajectories.
First stage will continue to steer itself back down to Earth. As I mentioned before, we'll be attempting to land on our drone ship a short fall of gravitas. Now, today's mission, for those of you that may have just joined us, is GPS-3 Space Vehicle 6 for the U.S. Space Force. Today's mission marks SpaceX's 5th overall GPS-3 mission, previously having launched one in 2018, 2 GPS payloads in 2020, and another in 2021. To date, these next-generation satellites provide increased signal accuracy and reliability to operate even if confronted by cyber adversaries.
Stage 1 transonic.
In addition to helping with national
Stage 2 is
security,
under terminal guidance.
GPS 36 also helps in many different aspects of our daily lives.
Does it?
GPS.
In about 10 seconds, we will be coming up on secret 01, our second engine cutoff, and we will attempt to land on our drone ship a short fall of gravitas.
Out to Ian Banks.
That drone ship is parked
Stage 1 landing burn.
a couple hundred miles off the coast of Florida in the Atlantic Ocean. There we just heard the call out for a second engine cutoff. Let's see if we stick the landing with the first stage.
Ooh, can we land?
Let's see if we can keep it all the way. Here we go.
Can we land? There we go. Yeah, looking good. Looking good. Looking good.
Now.
Oh, there it is. There's the feet.
Oh,
plonk.
Stage 1 landing
well
confirmed.
played. Well played.
All right,
Nice.
there we heard the call out that we have that stage 1 landing confirmed.
Expected loss of signal, Cape.
That's pretty cool.
There you go. Perfect landing.
Weather is looking great all around off the coast of Florida there. Beautiful view of that first stage landing. Now, the mission isn't over just yet. The second stage is embarking on its first coast phase, which will last about 54 minutes. After the coast,
working orbit.
and there we just heard the call out that we have a good orbit there for a second stage. So after this coast, we will light that MVAC engine for a second time, shortly around the T plus 1 hour and 3 minute mark.
Acquisition signal, Newfoundland.
We'll have live views of that second MVAC burn. So until then, sit back and enjoy some space jams.
Space jams.
Space jams.
Space jam.
No space jams.
Well, we don't need any space jam.
No space jams.
No, we don't need space jam.
No, we're not doing that yet. That's better. I can see what I'm doing. Ooh.
Oh, there's me.
Gotta wait
Hello,
for the satellite
me.
to get.
Hello, you.
We just got to wait for the satellite to get deployed, don't we?
Oh, that's another 10 minutes away.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, more than that, actually, I think. Yeah, it's a fair way away. It's when the space jams stop. Looks like a fair way looking at the little diagram down the bottom. Still got a bit to go. Fair way.
No, we don't need some music.
Very exciting. Look at that Earth.
Why do I see 2 farmers? Oh, I did.
know. You're just unlucky, I suppose.
Well, I can unpin that for now.
What do you mean?
What did he
What do you
say?
mean unlucky. He said, "Oh, you just unlucky."
Shit, I pressed the wrong button. I hope I didn't break it.
Well, he's still there for the time being.
Yeah, but I clicked the wrong button. Actually, I didn't break the stream.
Well, we can hear you, so it's a fair sign. The stream's still there.
I thought I broke it.
No, still there.
Give him time.
Give him time.
Give him time. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
I still see two farmers. Oh, not again.
Why you got two farmers?
Now I see two me.
What are you doing?
Larry said over 45 minutes.
Yes, she did. I'll put that on YouTube. And there we go. I can keep track of it without having to flick around. Oh, Tiny Captain thinks I look at you a lot because I've got Zoom up, and of course whoever's talking becomes the big on Zoom. Oh,
right, yeah.
Are you still there, Terry?
Yep. Oh shit.
He's gone again, isn't he?
There he
He's
was. Gone. Let's just move that out of the way, and we've lost the stream again.
Timbo had to go and ask if he was there.
No, it's because Primfindle said, "Oh, back to Timbo's," and I said, "Well, it's that," and then realised that's because they'd fallen away.
Right, how long did that last? 18 minutes and 10 seconds. This is... Oh.
Yes, that was not... It was a little bit longer than last. Was the other one 9 minutes or something rather?
Well, today so far we've done 1 hour 26 minutes and 2 seconds, 4 minutes and 8 seconds, and 18 minutes and 10.
Tiny Captain's got all 3 feeds up. He's not doing well today. Usually I'd say reboot, but he's just done that 3 times and hasn't made any difference. I don't know. I don't think it's his memory. I don't think it's his graphic card.
No, there's something more basic.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Something in the system's just not
There's a
handling.
gremlin in there.
Gremlin. He fed.
Feed it after midnight.
No, the gremlins are fine. You can feed them. It's the mogwai you can't feed because they turn into gremlins. Except there's a logic flaw with that movie, of course. Is that when is midnight?
Well, clearly it's referring to local midnight.
So does that mean if you've got a mogwai in your luggage and you pass over the date line into midnight?
Mogwai.
I'm not going to set up another stream again.
Fair enough. You've had 3 goes at it.
Yeah, 3 goes.
Our luck just ran out, Farmer. We were going so well on Saturday.
Yeah. You say it went clear right through for how many hours was it? Quite a few.
Yeah, we done the 3-4 hours of it almost. Yeah. I was thinking it was the missus sharing the internet because she watches Netflix, but she does that all the time. So
that wouldn't affect your computer, though.
No.
No, I know. I just thought it might have been straining the internet or something.
No, it's not an internet problem. Internet doesn't kick you.
But that wouldn't cause your computer to crash. So.
Right. Yeah, I know. I was just...
Definitely not.
You still in your head go through all that you think. Well, could it be this? Could it be that?
Could it be that? Yeah. What could it be?
Yes.
I don't even want to, like, I know to check my RAM, but to go through that and then find out it's not that, would it be a waste of time doing it
I don't think
in
it
the
is your
first
RAM.
place? Or that's what I'm worried about. What to do.
It could be a RAM, but it just doesn't sound like it's not how. You wouldn't have it doing well and then falling over next time. That doesn't make any sense.
If there's a RAM issue.
Yeah. And generally you'll get some indication, like a program playing up or something or other, more than just your computer falling over.
Yeah, this one. See.
Playing up? This doesn't play
Every
up.
time we do Zoom.
No, it crashes the computer. It doesn't. The program doesn't play up. It just crashes the whole computer. That's not playing up.
Yeah. Zoom's fine. Sure, it's just something in your PC, but I think it might be something deep down more basic.
More further down, yeah.
Yeah, it's something with
than
CPU
RAM or graphics card or anything. I mean, there could be a problem on the motherboard.
Yeah, capacitor's about to go.
Well, that's what I thought. I put a new video card in as well. That didn't do any difference. New SSD, new Windows.
Yeah.
No, there's a more intrinsic problem, and I suspect it's probably on the motherboard somewhere. But quite what it is, I don't know, because
I wouldn't have a clue.
I know jack shit about computers.
And I know that the way it runs, it's quite fine for the missus to just give it to her as a basic computer, because it works quite fine any other time.
Yeah, for Fundle, they
it's not like she's going to be live streaming, is she?
No. She just uses email and Facebooks and
that's it,
stuff like that.
So what did you what did Dr.
anyone
Watson say?
get to write in the side chat over on the last stream? I haven't got it.
Okay.
I don't think I'd have a link to it now because the computer turned on.
I don't think I had the last one. I still got it up though. Hang on a sec. Is it?
I lose it once it goes.
Is it gone? Yeah, chat's no.
Your live stream's still going.
Yeah. No, I'm just checking whether your chat was still going, but it's gone. Ain't no more. But those that know where to find my channel. So,
I'll close all that.
Oh,
we'll have another go on Saturday.
I thought for a sec something really good because it said I had 1,200 watching, but then I just realised now I was watching SpaceX.
My God, I've got a lot of people. Oh, they're not watching me.
There's something didn't work out there.
Yeah, a few more people. I've got 5 watching.
I'll turn everything off.
Yeah, I don't think we'll do
no point.
A quiz tonight. I think unless Paul's dying to do a quiz.
No. Not if Terry's not going to stream.
No, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I said. I wasn't going to do it on mine. That's basically what I was getting at.
We'll save it for Saturday.
Yeah. Oh, do you want me to finish up and we'll catch up next time?
I already have. I can't do anything. There's nothing I can do on my end.
No,
mate. Well,
I'm not going to go back live again and tell everyone I'm finishing up.
Well, they are. They're hearing you say it on my channel. The ones that just come over.
Yeah, but you haven't got all the peanuts. You've only got a couple.
I've got 5. 5 peanuts at the moment.
You got 5 of them.
Yeah. You had 9.
No, I think you got all of them. You got most of them.
I don't think
Space Matt's not spanned over there. I wonder if we could time him out.
Space Matt. Where's Space?
Did you know Space Matt's not? You didn't give a spanner to Space Matt, Timbo.
Is he on my channel? Where's he on my channel?
Yeah, I just scrolled up through the chat and I can see him.
That's you.
Oh yeah.
And Frank Burns.
No.
Oh, hang on.
11:58 a.m. my time. M2M. Look out for new stream shortly.
Oh, I've got top chat turned on, not live chat. I just wondered why I was saying, why can't I see those guys? Okay.
Oh yeah, I've got
now
top chat. I'll put live chat there.
So where are you?
That's the same difference.
Where, Matt? I'll give you a span.
Oh yeah, now I've lost it.
Yeah, he only appears in top chat, not live chat.
Oh.
got live chat. I
It's
can see Frank Burns and M2M up there.
Scroll
up. I scroll up.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no, it's you're right. It's still there.
Top chat, live chat.
11:01 a.m. my time. Frank Bird says, "Daddy."
Daddy.
Hey,
Yeah.
Rim
58
Fundle
into him.
Rim Fundle says, looking forward to Terry getting the award for the most streams in 2023.
Yeah, well, you've done 3 this morning. You've done 3 today, so you're doing well.
Yeah.
Tiny Captain Judy Bassett.
Well, I might say good night and go and dream about my new piano.
Yeah.
Oh,
what, the one that you're pushing the floor for?
I was just going to say it hasn't arrived yet.
No, it hasn't arrived yet. So
you'll either dream about your new
take
piano.
3 or 4 weeks.
You'll have a dream about your new piano,
Yeah.
or you'll have a nightmare about the headlight on the side of a car.
Yeah. It is a bit of a worry going to work so early at dawn. That's when the kangaroos are all out. So
Yeah.
Oh. And they've got no road sense.
No, they don't.
No, they have plenty of road sense. That's the trouble. They don't have any get out of the way of the car sense. That's the trouble. I quite happily stand in the
They
middle.
always seem to jump out in front of a car when you got the headlights on. Is when
they hide in the bushes at the side and they wait for you to bloody come.
Yeah, that's it.
Try and get you.
Well, they can see where they're going then.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for the light. I can see where I'm going now, across the road.
So Armageddon. So I think that's
Well, I'm
everybody.
going back over to Discord then. Yeah.
Okie dokie. I'll finish up if we're doing that. If you're going to close the Zoom down, I'll say
I can
goodnight.
shut this off.
Thanks anyone who can hear me over my channel. Thanks for coming. We'll be back up again for a short time, maybe next Wednesday. Oh no, it's Wednesday. Next Saturday. Sorry. Next Saturday. See you all then, guys. Sorry about the stream going up and down. We'll get it sorted out eventually. How do I turn this off? I'm going to go over here, don't I? I'm not what you'd call a slick and finessed YouTuber. I should have had this open. Content. Got to get back. I closed the channel, so now I've got to go find the right thing to click the button to turn it off. I think I can do it from here. Stop stream. Yeah. See you guys.